do this shit, Sean.
And now, Jared Goes to the Movies presents everyone's favorite podcast game show. It's time for 5 questions, where we ask 6 questions, and the high score is 7. Here's your host, Jared Reddick.
Take a deep breath. I fucked that up too, Sean. Like I went to go make my little. I went to go shrink the session to the size that it's supposed to be, so that I could see what's going on, and I just turned it off. And so you're gonna have to splice the intro in there. Welcome everybody to 5 Questions, America's favorite podcast game show. And here's the thing. Boy, am I having a night. I'm glad I'm drinking, I tell you that much.
Welcome to America's most professional podcast game show.
Jared just flew in.
Yeah.
Boy, is he tired.
God,
it's almost
damn
like you guys haven't been doing this for 5 years.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's the fucking worst. I can't even imagine what real shows do when they have problems. You know what I mean? Like,
I've always wondered that.
Yeah.
Like
right?
Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, people just run around like crazy. It's super uncomfortable, actually. I
don't even like to think about it.
Yeah, it's not very much fun.
Don't.
The worst I ever saw was ESPN. We were like guests at the X Games, and we were actually back underneath all the guts of the arena where they have all. I mean, like the amount of cabling that they have at those things is you actually can't imagine it. It's fucking incredible. And one thing goes wrong, we could go fucking trace that.
4 microphones in here.
Does it scare you to think about how a
time.
nurse? I mean, cables are the same thing as like tubes and IVs.
Oh my God!
Like if
Amy.
one thing goes wrong,
Jesus Christ! It's COVID time right now. Stop it. Welcome everybody, guys. We got a good one here. I'm so excited to be here, and I got the first of all. Let's go with the man. He is in second place in overall wins, and tonight will receive his, or at least will tonight he will someday dream about receiving his second participation plaque with 20 appearances as of tonight, 20 attempts. Give it up, everybody, for John Gickler. There he is.
And Woody doesn't have one of those, right?
He does not. No, he has 2 winners and 1 participation, actually. So yeah, you have. Wait a minute. Yeah, you have those exact plaques here, right by my chair. You're about to go to 4 plaques tonight, buddy. You'll be our first 4 placker. Could go to 5. Oh no, that can't happen. Sorry. All right, guys. Also, with us tonight. Everybody's favorite crush that Eric has. Give it up, everybody, for Joshua S. Millman. Woo! Josh, how you doing, buddy? Are you on spring break?
As of 3:50 today, I am on spring break.
Got a week off. I'm sure the wife is happy about that. You guys gonna just get a little chill time, stay around the casa?
Absolutely. Good. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
You deserve it. Thank you for teaching our youth, because I'm not going to fucking.
You're lucky, man. I don't get a spring break.
Oh, yeah. That is a she. So yeah.
Now from here we just go downhill, guys. With 2 wins and 14 attempts, Jared Spear is here. Everybody, give it up for him.
Thanks for that intro.
And Jared Spear, one of my good buddies, and always there to make me laugh whenever I'm having a bad day. And also Chris Cranfill, 2 wins, 12 attempts. Everybody, give it up for him. Chris, how you doing, buddy? I know it's been up and down with health stuff the last several months.
First week without surgery. No surgery.
Dude, I'm so glad. You look fantastic, dude. And hopefully, I'm getting my 2nd shot soon. Let's do a poker night.
I want to do poker night, yeah.
You poker, you brought her.
Yeah, who? Which one?
Come on.
This guy.
And of course, everybody's favorite worst player we have, but we all love him to death. Everybody, give it up for Vinnie Cataldo. He's 1-16. Almost pulled it off last week. Or last time he was on, 2 weeks ago. I
was freaking out.
Yeah, last time he stayed in the game right up until the very end, and then it all went to shit. All right. Guys, you all know how to play. Jared Spears is here tonight, which means he is the only one not writing down because he does come in from outside. The rest of you, I assume, are writing down. Yep. So that means Jared Spear will go first each and every time. I will go either counterclockwise or clockwise or in no particular order the rest of the time. It doesn't matter because you're not going to cheat. No cheating. All right, guys. Because you don't want to be, what do you say, Eric? You don't want to be a horrible fucking person.
Yeah, it just makes you an asshole.
Yeah.
That's it.
But when we first started going there to the gin and you would do that spiel, I was your biggest fan. I would be crying laughing when you would start doing that shit.
That, and then at the end of the night, like, if you think you've had enough to drink,
yeah,
try it out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, just see.
You could be wrong.
See what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to talk about the movie We're the Millers. And I am going to make up some questions for you. Fuck it. Here we go. 5 of them coming up. Question number 1. In the movie We're the Millers, spell Rose's real name correctly for me.
Good one.
Spell Rose is not her real name.
By any other name.
What is her name and spell it correctly, please?
Does she still smell like a stripper?
Would smell just as much
I would hope so.
like that spray that they
Purple.
all wear. They
It's purple.
all smell the same.
Girls smell like purple, but strippers smell like fucking purple.
like lavender purple.
It's just purple, like it's just what girls smell like.
They
It's fucking
assign
weird.
it to you when you sign up to be one.
A girl.
Your
Here's
stripper
your
spray?
gallon of stripper
Yeah.
spray.
The
Don't
fucking
forget your
glitter.
glitter.
A bucket of glitter, yeah.
All right, Jared Spears, spell her real name for me.
I think it's Sarah, Sarah.
All right, Vinnie Cataldo, what do you say?
I have no fucking idea.
No fucking idea. All right, as is tradition. Love you, buddy. Where John Gickler, what you got?
I had Sarah. Vinny, maybe you could laminate that and just, save some
A
paper.
reusable
Flashcard
answer?
style.
Gickler, do you have an H at the end of Sarah?
Yes, I do.
All right, Josh
Underlined.
Millman,
Sarah.
Sarah with an H. Chris Cranfill
Sarah with an 8.
with an H. That's 4 of you guys got it correct. Vinny, stick with us, buddy. It's anybody's game until the end, as you know.
Well, I
Guys,
don't know, because last time Eric was like, if I was this fucking bad, I'd just quit. So
Oh. All right. Guys, in the movie, okay, this is question number 2, of course, from the movie We're the Millers. In the movie We're the Millers, upon his first meeting with Brad, watching the fish tank, Brad had recently bought a what?
I have a lot of money.
That's fucking insane. I don't like
I
like
bet you could do a really good impression of that guy because you guys have a similar texture to your
Oh.
voice.
Yeah.
And I bet if you did, thought about it for a second, you could do Ed Helms.
Yes.
Yeah,
The Lorax.
that's really good, dude. You could do it, Ed Helms. It's pretty good. Maybe you could do Ed Helms. All right, guys, pencils down. Stinky butt. What you got?
I forgot to put this on there. It's an orca.
Okay. John Gickler.
Orca.
All right. Chris Cranfill.
Orca.
Yep. Josh Millman.
Orca.
All right. And Eric Cartman.
Orca.
Hey! 5 for 5. Sean, you got to mix this group up because fucking Millman and Gickler shouldn't have to be against each other all the time. You gotta, plus, where the fuck has Woody been lately?
He was in
In the studio.
But he hasn't
1
played.
week ago.
Yeah, he hasn't played in a
the
long
game
time.
in a
He
long
hasn't. He
time.
doesn't like this.
I think it's because they had to leave the dry eraser board in North Carolina.
Oh, it didn't make the truck.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. The internet connection in Farmersville is really, really bad.
Oh yeah, he's having to stay with his parents
Okay.
Yeah.
while he
Talk
figures
our
their
ear off,
stuff.
Sean.
on
Jesus.
Roadhouse.
All right, guys. Wait, did I get the answer to that one yet? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, good job, everybody. That is everybody has 2. Vinny has 1, and of course, this will be question number 3, which is about the movie We're the Millers. In the movie We're the Millers, as they're leaving the airport, Jennifer Aniston gives a very nice cooking tip to the very nice flight attendant. What did she say you should put on a casserole to add that crunch? What should you put on a casserole to add that crunch?
Add that crunch.
Oh yeah, add that crunch to the pumpkins up, and I love my lunch. Somebody got around that track.
That was a first draft.
Yeah,
She
we
changed
fucking
it.
fucked that up. Jared Spear.
Wild guess of potato chips.
All right, Chris Cranfill.
I think it's Chex Mix. Adds that special crunch.
Josh Millman.
But Fritos.
All right, Eric Cartman.
Put no idea, and then parentheses I put again.
Okay, John Gickler.
Chex Mix.
Chex Mix, guys. Two of you guys got that. And I started thinking about that just now. And at first, yesterday, when she said it, I was like, okay, you could take like just Chex cereal, but Chex Mix that's too much shit going on.
I don't know. Maybe if you crunch it up enough and just sprinkle
And
it
it's
over
just
the
a
top.
powder.
Yeah.
I'll try anything. Fuck it.
On top of mac and cheese.
100%. See?
Doesn't Chex Mix have like M&Ms?
Well,
No, that's trail mix.
What a dumb.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. On
Little chocolate on top of the mac and cheese
on your,
really gives it a nice crunch.
a little chocolate, a little M&M flavored tater tot casserole for you here. Here you go.
One shot.
Enjoy it. All right, guys. Question number 4. Sean, you got the score.
Wait, hold on.
Time, and I got all kinds of time.
Wait,
What?
aside from John, who else got that one? Was it
Cranfill.
John?
Chris.
Okay, Chris.
Chris. So both those guys have 3. And that's all I know. All right, guys. Let's go. The next question for you guys is going to be question number 4, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I worked on this since just now. All right, guys. In the movie We're the Millers, how much money is Jennifer Aniston's character getting on the original offer?
Mm-hmm.
So the original offer,
Mm-hmm.
when she walks on that plane, how much is she making? When she walks on the plane. By the way, Casey's going to be late tonight. Everett had a batting class. So he's learning to stuff pillows.
I was going to say the shit you put inside a quilt or what?
That's a fucking funny joke.
That was really good.
I was ready to swing and knock it out of the park, but
Sorry, I fucked that up.
you're fine.
Yes. What are they fucking putting snow around fake Christmas trees?
Sounds like something I would do.
Guys, as you can see, we're entertaining ourselves tonight. All right, Stinky Butts, what you got?
$5,000.
Eric Cartman.
Well, I first put 30, but then I crossed it out and wrote 10 with a question mark.
All right, John Gickler.
I have 3.
3.
3K.
$3,000. Got it. Okay, Chris. 3. It's not even a number.
$3 American dollars.
So I did 10,000. I originally saw 30, but I think it started at 10, but eventually went to 30.
All right, Josh Millman.
10K.
Yeah, you know it's 10,000. 10,000. She ups it to 30. So Vinnie, Josh, and Chris got that right.
My highest score ever now.
That's not true. You had 4 the other day.
1,000 American dollars, not pesos, so you don't have to suck Louis Goose.
All right, here we go. This will be my last question for you guys. Question number 5, and it's another spelling question. All right, are you ready?
Ready.
It is.
All
I
right.
have a feeling.
Spell the chest tattoo.
Spell the
Spell the chest tattoo.
None? Not even
None, huh? Not even one letter?
Not even one letter.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
THE.
He, that motherfucker's outtakes were so good.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
like,
Oh, accept them.
yeah.
I need a band-aid.
I want a band-aid.
You're an aggressive lady.
You're an aggressive woman.
All right, Stinky Butt, what you got?
It's RAGRETS.
All right, Josh Millman.
I put no regrets. RAGRETS.
Okay, and Eric Cartman.
I had the same thing, no regrets.
All right, John Gickler.
I don't have anything.
Oh my goodness, John, what the fuck happened?
And it was a long week. I had to give the cat a bath, and
You have to. That takes a couple fucking days.
And I would always do that, but my tongue would get so dry.
Yeah. And then you got the hairball thing. Chris Cranfill.
No regrets as well. RAG.
All right, everybody but John got that right, actually. Don't fuck with me on Jared Spear not saying the no thing. The guy is doing all of this with his fucking mind. Give him a break. He doesn't have pen and paper.
They're all doing it with their mind in a way.
Yeah, but you would see it on there and you'd go, okay, I'll add. Anyway, they fucking got it right. All right, guys. Sean, where does that leave our score, sir?
I hope I'm correct, but Josh and Chris have 5. Everybody else has 3.
I don't think that's right.
Uh-uh.
I think Jared has one.
I should have 4. I think. I've missed 1. I missed the Fritos one, or Chex Mix.
Chris, Gickler for sure has 3. Vinnie has 3. Jared, you have 3?
3.
Chris, how many? Did you get them all right?
I have gotten them all. I can't believe it.
What?
This is a
fucking Cranfill, dude. This might be the fucking
He
week,
got a
man.
brain implant.
Yeah, let's not goddamn jinx him, though, like we did Vinnie last time.
They did upgrade the pacemaker, so I've been upgraded.
Pick it up.
More
Good
blood
for
to
your
the brain
wife.
now. He's got it.
It seems like an oddly specific role to be typecast in, but We're the Millers is actually the second film in which Jennifer Aniston plays a character who is recruited to create a fake family. What 2011 film co-starring Adam Sandler and Brooklyn Decker was her first such role?
All right, I'll have him repeat that. I can see a little confusion on Chris Cranfill's face. All right, here we go. Eric.
It seems like an oddly specific role to be typecast in, but We Are the Millers is actually the second film in which Jennifer Aniston plays a character who is recruited to create a fake family. What's the first film where she plays a character who is recruited to create a fake family that came out in 2011 and co-starred Adam Sandler and Brooklyn Decker? That is the question. Do you get it, Chris?
All right. Everybody write down your answer, please. And it looks like pencils are down. Jared Stinky Butt Spear.
Spanglish?
All right. Josh Millman.
Just go with it.
Eric Cartman.
All I wrote down was Adam Sandler sucks.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Jesus, that's a good way to get on my bad side. John Gickler.
No idea.
Oh, my God. Chris Cranfill.
This movie also had Nicole Kidman. Just go with it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, my God, guys.
Nice. I was trying to think.
Fucking Chris Cranfill is woke. You know what I'm saying?
He came in on fire.
Oh, my God. God, and Josh, what a hard-fought game. And, you know, usually you and Gickler would be punching that out, and I hate seeing you shake your head because you did have a greatly fought round today, but not good enough. Chris Cranfill today will be on top and await. Wait, who the fuck is he going up against?
No, it's a 3-way tie.
Jared, you and Vinnie both have 3, right?
John, Vinnie, and Jared all have 3.
This is the
John
second
has
time
3 too?
in a row that I've had a 3-way. Not like that, but you know what I mean.
Right, left, middle.
Settle down.
Yeah, when you get a little bit older, that'll. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Sean, pick a question that you've got. Take it out of the running for whoever gets that. Just ask the question. I want you guys to write down your answer, unless you're Jared Spear. And whichever one of you guys gets this question correct will go against Chris Cranfill.
All right, so I need to sit out of this one.
Chris, all you can do is just know that you're the fucking best tonight. And you should win, but this game is fucking stupid. Okay?
We figured out a way to make an awesome game terrible.
Just terrible.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Remember when it was just 2 people?
Jennifer Aniston and Jason Sudeikis have been in 5 movies together thus far. Please name the other 4.
Name as many as you can, and whoever gets the most.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Thanks, Eric. Name as many as you can. and I'll watch pencils. So there's 5 total. This is 1. Name as many of the other 4 as you can.
I'm out. I can't even think of another one at all. So
All right, that was easy.
All right, down to 2.
Yep. Guys, you never know. You may get one fuck. What did I just say?
You may get
one fuck of the one fuck you get.
Tiny little fuck.
And then you go.
One fuck. You must
buzz to go.
That's the second try
Once in
that
a
you
lifetime.
weaseled Eminem in
I was
here.
gonna get it eventually.
Oh, you're never gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right. It is down to Vinnie and John Gickler. John Gickler, how many did you get?
How was the I've got Horrible Bosses 2, and We're the Millers.
All right, We're the Millers does not count. So
does that not count? Yeah, so I got 2.
All right, and then Vinnie Cataldo.
I actually had the same ones, Horrible Bosses 1 and 2.
All right, we are going to have to flip a coin, guys. We will now have to flip a coin to see who will go against. Here's what's crazy. Had we only had one of you guys in this, you would have just beaten Chris Cranfill. Holy fucking shit. No, you wouldn't have, because you had to get all 4 of them.
Or he could have gotten the more answers right if we would have done it that way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sean, flip a coin. John Gickler, call it in the air.
Heads.
Some heads are going to roll. Oh, it is heads. Vinnie, I am sorry. That is another loss for you, but awesome. John, you have a chance here to earn your second participation plaque while going out a fucking big wiener. It is going to be awesome. Sean.
It's time for Sean's questions, the 7th question, and sometimes it's hard.
Okay. Categories are geography and The Office.
The Office.
We're the Millers and NBC's The Office share 11 actors total, 8 of which are nobodies. Name or describe the 3 that are in We're the Millers that were also in The Office.
Well, Ed Helms, Andy.
Again, you like if you need to describe them, you don't need to say their names. But
the RV wife, and I think both the RV parents in there. That's my 3 guess. Yeah, the 2 other RV drivers.
Chris Cranfill, everybody.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you fucking did it!
High five!
With a perfect score and a perfect win. One more time, everybody.
I guess what happened was Chris was a little upset that he didn't know Where the Millers when I was on, and he got the question wrong about Jason Sudeikis and Jeffrey Aniston. So we went back and watched it all over again, and now got every question right.
I really am interested. Who were the ones that we would know, Sean?
Sam Richardson was the TSA agent in We're the Millers. He was also one of the athlete employees in The Office.
Man, that's a small fucking role.
The doctor is the photographer who kept charging Michael Scott $20 to take another picture every group.
You have to be a fucking...
And the one,
oh my god!
And the one I knew, I texted Sean about, is the Border Patrol agent who makes them pull over and then says, "Oh, sorry, this happens all the time. Y'all have a nice day."
Yeah,
that was Where's the Turtles guy.
Yes, he's the attorney who they deliver a gift basket to, and then when they drive their car into the lake, they go back to take the gift basket back, and that's
eating the turtles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't know why we don't have an Office fucking themed.
And of course, Nick Offer.
But we don't. Your winner tonight, Chris Cranfill. Thank you, John Gickler. Thank you, Vinnie. Thank you, Josh Millman. Thanks, Stinky Butt. Chris Cranfill. Got to be riding high. No surgeries and a fucking big win on a bullshit fucking game.
Nailed it.
Fucking did it. As always, guys, you know how I feel. You guys are some of my fucking favorite people on earth, and so it's so amazing you continue to sponsor this show. We literally couldn't do it without you. So thanks, guys. Go hang out on the chat if you can. I'm gonna probably get drunk tonight, and
good time.
see y'all down the road.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Y'all take care, everybody. See you later.
Bye. All right.
Like there's no bones in there.
All right. So what do I do if I want to go and share now? What's the best link for me to share, Sean? Can you text it to me? The one that like has, or should I just say Jarrett Goes to the Movies at twitch.com? No, that's an email address I just did.
What's the best kind of bear?
Brown.
My butthole.
Well, there's basically two schools of thought.
Yeah.
On that.
I just texted you.
Okay. All right, let me go share this real quick.
Thanks for texting me back, Sean, today, by the way.
Oh, I'm just reciprocating.
Oh,
no, bullshit. I texted you.
Quarrel.
No, I texted you back last and then texted you again next. So don't give me that bullshit. Don't love me anymore. Just say it.
Don't say it.
You don't bring me flowers
anymore. Okay, I'm going to share this from my other Facebook, and then I'm ready to fucking rock, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came to rock right now. I'm Rob Bass. I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock a microphone. I get stupid, outrageous.
I mean,
Don't mess with
outrageous.
me if you're contagious.
We're outrageous. All right, guys. And
I wonder what Rob Bass is doing these days.
Who's that?
That guy that sings that song that
It
he
takes
was just...
two to make a thing go right.
All right, Sean. Let's fucking do this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies, a weekly podcast where Jarrett Reddick and friends get together and talk about a movie that they watched that week. Plus, whatever the hell else is on their minds. Get ready for the best hour and a half you'll have in the next hour and a half. Here they are, Eric, Casey, Sean, Amy, and because he's famous, his name's on the show, Jarrett. Welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies.
You ever do the thing where you don't have to pee and then I start the show and you just fucking have to pee? Because that just happened to me just
It's like walking out the door. I will go pee and then
Yeah.
I'll get the keys in my hand and then I have to pee again.
Right. Yeah. What the fuck is that? You know what? One thing that happens to me is I've got this bidet, you know, where it's like a
Ass
super
blaster 5,000.
super soaker up your butt.
Yeah.
And if that thing goes up far enough, it like actually makes me have to pee.
It like re-energizes your pee
Something.
button.
Yeah. And I just need to go. I need to go to the potty again. And you know, I don't know. Anyway, hey, welcome to Jarrett Goes to the Movies.
This is bidet talk.
We're talking about We're the Millers tonight, which was a nice little refreshing movie. I've never seen all of it. I had seen bits and pieces of it. And of course, everybody when this came out wanted me to see the Jennifer Aniston striptease scene several times. I actually think the early ones are even better. You know, like I guess you can't really compare.
I was gonna say I would find it hard to, pick and choose.
Yeah,
any low points.
Guess
in the whole
that's
thing.
what it is. But yeah, but I enjoyed it. I'm excited to talk about it. Casey will be here. She is finishing up at a batting lesson for our son, so she will be here shortly. Eric, how have you been, buddy?
I think pretty good. When were we here last?
It's been a bit. Like I don't think
It's been.
We didn't have one last week, right?
And then I was at home for the last one we did, so it's been a while.
Right.
I'm
no,
sure
that's
things
what
have
it
been great.
was. We did one last week.
Did we?
But you did it from home because when were your in-laws coming in to visit? Your mother
last weekend.
Okay. So
and that was when
that was last week then.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we did was we did a Thursday night because I was going to go golf on Friday because my birthday was Saturday.
But then we changed it to Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
The second.
Well,
what a thrilling
So you had
ride.
to wait a minute. Hold on, you vagina whipped son of a bitch. You had to be home on a Tuesday to get ready for your in-laws coming home on. I thought it was Thursday.
I don't think you. No. Yeah,
I'm
I was
sorry
home
I said
Tuesday.
vagina
yeah,
whipped.
I was home Tuesday. I don't think you realize how much work it takes to get
ready.
the house we live in, ready
for people,
for in-laws to come over.
Dude, I do
That's a
today.
bunch.
Believe me, I do. And today, Casey, we had gone to Home Depot. We bought all the stuff she needed. Came home. We had bought 6 double bags, super heavy, of the wrong fucking shit, right? Of this potting soil. So she goes back to go get it, and the electrician comes to hook up some of the shit outside for the pool that we started building last fucking August. And he has to go in our bedroom.
Oh.
And I go, hey man, I'm sure you get this all the time, but like she's cleaning out her drawers, you know, like it's real bad in there.
Like her drawers?
Yeah, and it's bad.
Don't put her panties on in there, you pervert.
Anyway, he goes, oh man, you should see my house or whatever. And I go, fuck. That's what he says to everybody.
Yes,
you know, like he's literally for sure judging
as he walks into his pristine.
Oh my fucking God. Well, now he was stoked about the house because we keep our house really cold. And so he comes in, he goes, oh my God, it feels good in here. I'm like, yeah, well, we keep it cold, you know, just in case we kill somebody, we can preserve them, you know, for a while. And, you know, because we hang them up, you know, like a
meat locker.
Upside down.
Like, yeah, of course.
Everyone knows
bleed
how to
them
do
out.
it.
We know. Oh, I'm sorry. But now it's cool because we have drains on the porch.
Yeah.
You know, because
no more plastic sheeting. You're
No.
you're gonna save a ton.
we're fucking great. Just a fucking power
Put
washer.
in an extra hose.
Just Murder Incorporated over here. It's fucking great. But
Murder
anyway, I'm sorry I called you a vagina whisperer. No, I'm glad I called you that because you're fucking awesome. Hey, but in all seriousness, how was the weekend with your mother-in-law?
It was wonderful. We got to meet my mother-in-law's fiance, and he is super nice.
Okay.
And he's a golf course superintendent.
Ah.
And so I asked him, like, when I first met him, we were just hanging out with the kids outside, and Eller absolutely loved him. And I said, so how'd you get into that? He's, my granddad was a golf course superintendent. My dad was a golf course superintendent. And I've been working at golf courses since I was little. And now that's what I was like.
Does he know a lot about grass?
Yes, it's his job. And
Right. Is he glad it's legal everywhere now? Or
yeah, he's super into grass.
Yeah,
of all varieties.
Do people not call it that anymore? Like,
I don't think so, man. That's some.
Did I just 70s?
That's some old shit.
I just 70s to myself.
It's either 70s or like parents who say you're not doing the marijuana.
You're not on the pot.
Smoking the grass.
You're smoking the marijuana.
That's what Chris always says. He just he'll get onto a rambling text thing and then he'll just go, yeah, and also I'm on the pot, you know, and
that never surprises you, does it?
No, it's well, you can tell. You know how do you have friends that are high all the time? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can always tell like when they've just woke up or when they're just sort of like getting ready for their day. And then when shit's going awesome. Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad. So your mother-in-law has a fiance. And she has 3 daughters down here who all met him for the first time.
Yes.
Wow, that must have been a lot of pressure for that guy.
Well, we do a family game night every Sunday evening via Zoom. So we had seen him before and talked to him a few times. But yes, first time we met him in person.
Did you hug him or shake his hand?
I shook his hand, but then he's like one of those total like slap on the back type dudes. I sent you a picture. We were playing beer pong that night.
Oh, I didn't realize though that was with him.
And he was hilarious. And it was a great visit. I mean, Kelsey's mom is amazing anyway. So it's always good to see her. And Brad was awesome too. So it was a great weekend.
Brad
Gurglinger.
His name is Brad.
And then you crashed Brad. And you loved Brad.
You loved Brad.
I can't hear that name without thinking of that dumb
commercial, like
Liberty Mutual.
And his name was Brad, and you loved Brad. Yeah.
And then you crashed.
Well, I mean, but Brad is like, isn't that what they say? I'm so sorry. I put this fucking light here, by the way. Hold on. I've got to move because it's making my eyes go crossed because I can't look at you.
Oh, what?
That's way better. Yeah, right. See, this is fucking great radio.
Yeah, man. Paint a picture for everybody, Amy.
Okay, go ahead, Amy. Nope.
Light's good.
They're sitting about 8 feet apart.
Yeah, just both of us.
Is that 8 feet?
Both of us facing Eric.
It might be 8 feet.
How was your weekend,
dude? I had a great fucking weekend. I really did. So we did the podcast last week. Friday, me and the dudes were all supposed to go golfing, and not like the dudes, like me and some people, Gary Wiseman, drummer for Bowling for Soup. And then our normal golf group, which includes Amy's husband, Derek. We were supposed to go golfing. And
you, not me, not Sean,
right.
Derek, Gary.
You who wouldn't have come anyway because your mother-in-law's in town, and Sean is fucking locked in his goddamn fucking closet because he's scared of the COVIDs.
He's cleaning out his closet.
So don't you even.
Man,
It's all.
Don't you even.
it's gonna be a good night.
It's an M&M.
I'm real excited.
And you thought it was fucking trail mix earlier, which has M&Ms in it. Oh my god,
that's probably how it
Is
all
that
started.
the one with the M&Ms? I got M&M on the brain.
Oh my god, that's so no. But Gary Price, who shares a birthday with me, he instigates all of this shit all the time. So that it was his idea, and then he bails out the night before. So I'm just like, okay, well, this is fucking stupid. Now we're like we have 5 people, so we're gonna have to split up. Yada yada. We ended up going to Top Golf, and we drank a bunch, and then me and Derek came home fucking drunker than shit
and drank a bunch more.
We drank some more. Yeah, we ended up getting Fisher over here, and Mark and Bonnie were here.
Hey, come over. Come over.
Amy, of course, was watching her children.
Yep.
And but my wife was here. My child was in bed, and we got in the hot tub and drank a bunch. But here's what happened: we got in that hot tub for a sec, and I started getting hot, and I had been drinking since 11:30.
It was a tub.
It's like 10 o'clock at night, and we had ordered in some food. I had eaten a couple of pieces of pizza, and I was just like, I'm gonna go in for a second. And everybody goes, oh man, you're gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm not. I go in, I put my dry clothes on, I come back out, right? Hey, anybody need anything? You know, like I sit down for a sec, play this game on my phone that I got, which I'm gonna have to delete because I'm fucking playing it too much.
Clash of Clans.
No, it's called Ball Crusher something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Breakout, but but with
Arkanoid.
different shit. Anyway, so I fucking went to bed. And so and Mark and Bonnie had just left or whatever. So I fucking leave, my wife in the hot tub with a couple of dudes, like you do,
When
and
you're married to everyone.
You did text me
we're
that.
fucking all married anyway. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so
Very sexy. It was pretty much Amy's husband.
go now.
I said it was very sexy. It was pretty much Amy's husband being like, okay, dude, Lincoln Park. That was high school. Let's listen to Lincoln Park.
Oh, that's right. They were making the high school playlist.
Yeah, and so
Wait, when you texted me and said I'm going to bed, because I sent you a picture of the beer pong, you said I'm drunk, I'm going to bed. My wife's in the hot tub with 2 dudes, and I said, are any of them hot? And you said one of them was.
None of that happened. That's bullshit.
God damn it! If it didn't,
well,
you just carry on.
No.
I will say, when Derek got home and told me that you went to bed, I was waiting for a text from you the next morning just to make sure you were okay.
Yeah,
I was concerned because that never.
It doesn't happen.
It used to happen a lot more. He used to ghost. He's the one that showed me the way of just going to bed.
No, I was literally. I go, is he okay?
Is he all right? Yeah.
Because he was like, yeah, he was fine. He was just really drunk and he just wanted to go to bed. He had a long day.
Well, I ate.
Do you want to?
And
that's the problem.
The reason that I don't eat when I drink is because it
kills
it. It fucking slows me
Yes.
down. Well, and I was on this. I was having such a great time. We order in food and I eat something, and then it's just like, now let's go sit in this tub of hot water. And I literally was just like, I gotta fucking get the fuck out of here.
I probably would have done the exact same thing because hot tubs, I can't stay in hot tubs for very long.
Right. You're only supposed to stay in 15 minutes at a time.
Is that what they tell you?
But
they install it?
No.
Now look, I'm going to have to tell you guys real quick. Now you guys never been in a hot tub before. These babies can get real hot.
Hey man, y'all listen. Y'all cook yourselves. You don't want to.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm cooking myself, and I'll have to sit on the side for like 15 minutes.
You're gonna fuck around and make some soup.
Oh,
that was our big plan. Me and Derek, because he wanted pho. He was like, I want pho.
In the hot tub?
No, in general.
Oh.
And so he was like, order pho. And I'm like, I don't think that's what everybody wants. They've been drinking all day. Like, I was totally sober at this point. So I was like, I said, I will order.
He was also trying to get everyone to Vegas. He was trying to get people on a plane to Vegas.
Oh, I was for it. I was totally like trying to make banners and stuff for the party, and I'm like, yeah, go to fucking Vegas, guys. I don't care. Go.
Yeah.
I have for sure been at a bar. It closes down. It seems like it's party time, and you can convince people to like go to Shreveport.
Yeah.
But it only takes getting about 30 minutes east of Dallas.
Right.
Before you realize you fucked up.
And you got another 3 hours to go.
Yeah.
And then
so this thing starts because we got there at 11:30, and it was me, Gary, the drummer, Bowling for Soup, Derek, and Mark Delimbo. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Yeah.
Wait, did you have one more person? There were supposed to be 5, right?
Did you say Dave?
Was it Sean?
Oh, Dave Hale was there. That's right. He didn't come back home. That's what it was. So my tour manager, Dave, was there too. And man, I was on a mission. We Ubered. Like, I was just like, look, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to, fuck it. Like, I didn't even drink the last 2 times I played golf. Like, I was ready to fucking rock. Right. So we were ordering these fucking Miller Lite pitchers, and they kept coming, and they're the ones that I like too. They're like the 16 thing or whatever. And finally, this kid didn't know what to do. By the time we're still there at 3:00 and we're ordering another one, like, you could tell he was really nervous.
He had like just taken his TABC license recently.
Yeah. Sir,
He's
I'm not sure I'm allowed to.
And to make
another pitcher,
and to make matters worse, I said something like, yeah, I mean, we'll just fucking play another couple of hours or whatever if you need us to or whatever. And then I'm just like, nah, I'm drunk. And then I go, oh, shit. I go, wait a minute. I'm not. And I'm not driving. Like, everything's fine. And he goes, well, I just need to make sure or whatever. And I go, oh, my God. Why the fuck did I
cut you off?
No. He's just, I have never.
Yeah, don't say that. What if someone's listening? That kid's going to get fired.
Oh, no.
Yes, he cut you off.
No, but I was still functioning. And I wasn't driving.
And you weren't driving, though.
I was not driving. And
what level were you on?
Of what?
Of Topgolf. There's level 1 down on the ground.
We were on we were in the middle.
3,
we were
and then I think there
Okay,
might be
you
a
would have
4.
lived.
Yeah, we were on 2.
I just really want to know. I need to hear a story of someone falling into the net.
That's the
I
thing.
think there's videos.
Yeah, there's tons of videos of it. It's fucking. It doesn't hold everybody. There's a couple of people that just. It's not made to do that.
I'm
really.
always just worried about my tiny
be made to do that.
38-pound child.
He'd be fine.
No, I mean, you're just not supposed to go over the fucking edge.
Then why do they put a net there?
Because it's like it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? It's a comfort thing.
It's a visual barrier.
Yeah,
it's someone
like
cradling your nuts.
You know what? I don't need to worry about this. I can be a fucking jackass, and you fucking be a jackass and fall off that. Guess what? You already signed a waiver that said, yeah, I can either fly or I'm fine.
Or I get hit with a golf club in the head because I walk back behind somebody.
That's why you should order a Red Bull.
Yeah. What? Oh, no. Do you know they got sued for that?
Wait, for giving people wings?
Okay,
100%. That is a fucking true story.
I think the deal was that there was a law student and they had a project, and he started a class action lawsuit against Red Bull because it did it for false advertising because it does not give you wings. And somehow it fucking worked. And they were like, if you filed this thing, like they just send you like a dollar or something.
A case of Red Bulls.
They fucking lost the suit. You know?
Yeah, and I think they changed it. Like what they say. It doesn't say it gives you wings. It just like has the little guy or does the thing.
Well, can't they just put that little disclaimer down there in the tiny text?
The point was that the guy just wanted it. It's just proving like how legality.
That is insane.
I
get it. Great for him.
Do y'all fill out the class action suits sometimes?
My friend sent me a couple, and I'm too lazy to do it.
Chris Burney does this all the time, and he'll just be like, "Oh, man, gotta check for the." So I did one once. It was like an Apple iPod one or whatever, and I got like a $26. I got a $26 check or whatever. And
listen, if a phone blows up in my pocket or something, then I'll do it.
Oh, and American Airlines had one where it was like this 4-year span. If you had traveled and you signed up for it, it actually went back and calculated all of the baggage fees or whatever. I got a $750 check.
Oh,
I'm not joking, because Chris Burney, and his was only like $200, and he was like, Man, we split them both halfway. We can't. That's my fucking idea. You should fucking have to give me some.
That one's cool.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Can you briefly explain to me why you drink 5 bottles of champagne on a weeknight? Briefly, I know that we got a show to get into.
I didn't even get into my birthday yet.
Oh my
Shit,
God.
we haven't made it. Oh, no.
Yeah, so basically what happened was about
We overshare on here, don't we? We overshare.
well, you
What do you
know,
mean?
I mean, like about a year ago, we were doing one of our escape room nights, and we have it's Amy and her husband and me and Casey, and then the Fishers. We go and we do these escape rooms, and we're really fucking good at it.
Yeah,
In
we are.
fact,
We've never not escaped.
no, and every time, like they're like, yeah, you guys are like fucking better than 89 or 92% of the people. Those two numbers every single
It's
time.
hard to
We're
calculate,
really
but
good.
Yeah, it's
we're
fucking,
pretty
we got
sure.
it. Y'all are between there.
One time it was like we had like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
left,
it
but
was
we
close.
fucking got
Yeah, we
out.
fucking did it. Anyway, Casey's mom and dad were out of town, and so he has a bar in his garage. And so it was like, okay, what are we going to do now? Well, let's go back to the neighborhood. Well, Casey goes, let's just go to my parents' garage. And I'm like, let's fucking throw a high school kegger, right? So this idea of like throwing a party at your parents' house takes off from there. We have a high school kegger, which we didn't have a keg
And
that
it was
night.
the best night ever.
It was the fucking best night. So Casey is like, your birthday this year is going to be a high school kegger. So Casey got a keg of beer and
A baby keg.
everybody
baby
dressed
keg.
up like you dressed in high school.
Oh,
which
Massimo shirts.
yeah, it's fucking hilarious. The best though is like, you know, I mean, Mark and Bonnie grew up in the 70s, so I mean they
Yeah,
were
the graduation.
someone
It was from
from
79
each-
to 2008.
That's the best part of our friend
Graduation
group,
years.
yeah.
is that there's someone from all different ages. Everybody looked different.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, it was
the
so
people that
good.
like Casey and I graduated somewhat similar,
Yeah.
but we didn't dress the same.
Yeah, she shows up in her little like volleyball
Tennis.
Tennis, sorry. Assumptions
It's the
because of your
same.
butt.
Right.
Your tennis, like, was it like a windbreaker
was like a
jacket?
windbreaker,
Like
yeah.
a new Marcus High School tennis
and
shirt.
flare jeans and Old Navy flip
Yeah.
And you're
flops.
in a Marilyn Manson shirt.
Oh man, just black lipstick
Oh.
and I
Oh,
mean,
she
looked
did the whole
so
thing.
good.
I had
She
to
did
draw
the
my
whole thing.
eyebrows on so skinny and dark, and like it took me like a couple times. I was like, "This can't be right." And I like look at a picture. I'd be like, "Oh my god,
Yep.
it is!" I did that.
The fucking best though is that the food was like shit that you would be able to afford, you know, when you're in high school at a kegger. Because the funny thing is, and this is what I said as this was happening, because I'm a fucking idiot. But I go, man, nobody brings food to it's not like your mom's making a fucking fruit tray, right? So this is great. So, but people do like drive through Jack in the Box, get a shitload of tacos, and they did that. Casey dumped those out. Ashley brought what we call side cheeses, but those little baby cheeseburgers from McDonald's, like just the little yellow wrapper and those things. We had party burritos from Taco Bueno and
Like those big cheese balls puffs and just
Cheese
bags
puffs,
of
and
chips.
then-
like a
and then-
barrel of cheese
and then
balls.
like 4 of those $1.99 heat up pizzas or whatever.
and like a nachos Bel Grande, just like chilling on the side. Like
Yeah.
it was so good.
And then
So
Gary and
so
Michelle.
who
hold on.
grew up first?
Oh my
This is
God, we're too
great.
old for
Hold
that
on. Oh, this is so good. So then Gary and Michelle come in, and Michelle's like kicking ass on her diet, and so she's like on keto, or whatever. And Gary's doing really good too, but he was taking that night off. Anyway, they come in, and she sets down like this thing of like fruit and vegetables with like all of this hummus dip or whatever. And I'm like, oh, would your fucking mom send that with you or whatever?
That's exactly what you said. You're like, this whole island looks like shit, and then someone's mom wanted you to eat healthy.
Yeah, they brought some snacks for your party. Like very. Did you clarify for like the COVID judgers that it was still just our bubble at this
Oh
party?
yeah, I mean that's
you said
just
get a keg, and I feel like that makes it sound like there was more than.
No, everybody needs to fucking relax.
Also-
No, it was the same people we've celebrated literally
Right.
everything.
If we ever say we're anywhere, just assume it's that many people or less.
It was just in different clothing this time.
That's
God, it
right.
was so good.
Dressed up
And
as different people.
This was my first high school kegger.
yeah, she was so excited. She was
It
so
was so
every
good.
time she went to I never went to a high school kegger, by the way.
No,
No,
never
I
did.
was out of high school before I'd ever even
Right. I went to college parties and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but never in
Me too. In high school,
you
you go to all you gotta do is roll onto Fry Street on a Thursday with a red cup in your purse, and you could just walk in
man.
anywhere.
Yeah, if I had a purse, sure.
But Casey, thank you so very much. My lovely wife Casey is here. Thank you so very much for an amazing party.
And
She
we're
did a great
gonna
job.
make it annual.
And we're going to make it annual. So 2 big parties here at the Reddick House a year. We have our annual Christmas party, Christmas bash. You've been there, Eric, and hopefully next year you can make the high school kegger. Now, I got to ask one question before I keep going, babe. Did you let the dogs out?
Who?
Yeah. No, I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. Because sometimes you don't get my text messages. And I was up here on the phone.
Yeah, but sometimes I also get them and then just don't respond to them.
You?
Which makes it a fun little game of did I get it or did I not?
Well, I'm glad you made it back because everybody was missing you. Amy, you just got back from vacation.
We did. We went to San Antonio and we got back last night. It was fun. We went for a few nights.
What was the best part?
The caverns.
Yeah. So I didn't even know there were. I didn't even know that. Now, so if you guys don't remember, we did caverns when we went to Belize?
Bermuda. I love that you can never remember that we went to Bermuda.
I
It's my favorite
I think it's
thing.
weird that you don't know that we didn't go to Belize. Like
Belgium?
Belize is
Right.
so-
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's always something with a B, but he doesn't know.
Bahamas, Bermuda,
Yeah.
Belize.
Which we did do Bahamas.
We did do that.
But
I
I
wouldn't say Bahamas. But we went to when we did. Amy found these caverns that we could go see.
Borneo.
And so we went and we took like the city bus and we fucking.
Man, it took for fucking
We
ever.
lived the life though. It was great. And we went to these caverns, and my wife is claustrophobic.
I'm a fucking disaster.
she
I haven't
doesn't-
always been. This has all been
She
like since I
doesn't
got old.
like dark places or like being cramped in or closed in
Up
or
too
whatever.
high or down too low or go too fast or too slow. or,
And
like,
we get in there, and it's we're all having fun. Everybody's great. She's doing really, really good. She's doing great, and but
you know why I'm doing great? Because I have a tiny child with me who's going, this is scary. So I have to go, no, it's not. As
Yeah.
I'm fucking like,
This is fun.
the
for all
whole
of us.
the whole thing about the caverns was they were discovered by these 2 little boys who fucking literally lost a ball they were playing with, and they went down to find it and found themselves in this cavern and fucking fell in the water.
like they squeezed themselves down like the width of their body down a hole with a rope
To go
tied
get
around
this
them.
ball.
Okay.
Like
And a lantern.
Okay, so
And
now,
that was it.
now
With
we
a-
went.
yeah.
Hold on, we went down a tunnel. We didn't have to squeeze. I would have never fit in that thing. So I
It
could
would
have
have got me out of the whole
Could have got a
experience.
leg in.
I wasn't worried about you.
Oh,
I
anyway,
was worried about these 2 little boys.
Okay.
In 1913.
I'm going to tell you what happens. So these 2 little
We
boys,
had stairs.
they're
they make it?
anyway. We're down. Would you stick around for
God
this?
bless.
I'll be right here.
And so we go through this, and we're going through, and he's telling the story of the 2 boys the whole time. And we're going through
Yeah,
this
they
whole thing.
wade into the water with this little lantern and the water hits it and it just goes out and then it goes pitch black.
God damn it! That's the story I was about to tell.
No, but you were skipping that part.
No, I was getting to that part.
That
We're
wasn't
walking-
even the end of the story. I think you're telling
You
the Everett
guys
story.
are doing a good
No,
job
I
telling the
wasn't.
story together.
We were
It's fine.
we're looking at stalactites and stalagmites. It was fucking great. We get
Which
to
is
this
which?
one part.
The stalactites hang down from the ceiling like titties.
Anyway,
Gravity.
so we end up
Thanks,
at this.
okay.
There's like a dead end, and everybody squeezes in, and the guy goes. So what happened was, this is where it got deep.
Did he hold the lantern by his
And
face? while he was
well,
doing it?
no, it was a light switch.
Oh.
But he goes, and so for 30 seconds, I'm going to show you what it was like for them or whatever. And I'm like, this is really bad because I know she's going to freak out. And we had gotten separated. And so she's over there
With a
with-
very nice Asian family.
and I can't physically get to her without pushing people out of the way.
I just looked at him and I went, I'm fine. Like
Yeah.
from far away. I wasn't.
and
but I
I'm
said I
just
was.
like, fuck, man, this is bad. Anyway, they turn off the lights and it's a full 30 seconds.
I mean,
And-
hand in front of your face.
I mean,
nothing.
it is as dark
And
can
all
be.
you hear is the drip.
Oh, the
Drip.
fucking water.
Drip.
Oh, I
Yeah.
blocked that
Drip.
out. Oh,
So-
God.
Anyway, they turned the light back on. Turns out the boys did find their way out of it. So we
They ended up owning a piece of
and
land.
they end up owning the piece of
And-
Well,
land.
and before they tell you that the boys survived, they turn the lights off, and this is what they experienced. Blah blah blah. They're leading you
They
to believe that they
imply
that they're
they did
dead.
make it.
Yeah, I mean, because they had to find their way through this fucking cavern.
Yeah,
that,
that the water that they waded into dropped 40 feet in the middle of nowhere, and they had to just wade in the middle of this and then try to like figure out how to get
How did they get out?
well, it doesn't matter. The important thing is,
One of those boys grew up to be Albert Einstein. A lot of people don't know that.
so we walk all the way back, and there we stand at where we started this tour. And the guy says, all right, well, this has been great. Are there any questions? And my son raises his hand and goes, So they lost their ball.
What kind of ball was it?
Not did they find their ball?
Just like
they lost
they
it.
like oh, that's how that.
The first thing
So
he said.
like, what the fuck? Yeah, the first, and we're like, yeah, they lost their ball. God damn it! Like that's the reason they were down in here.
It was a racket ball.
So you guys found caverns in San
We
Antonio.
found the caverns. Well, and the caverns in Bermuda were great because it was a staircase down. You walk along this nice little bridge and you get to the end and then you walk the same thing back. Well, the ones in San Antonio, you walk all the way down, very, very steep. We had to duck and turn sideways through these crevices and it was very tight. But they were amazing. I couldn't believe that this was in Texas and we traveled all the way to Belize and that was like a bucket list thing. And
Right.
this was like a few hours away from home.
Well, and Carlsbad is, I mean, that whole, like, that's kind of on that same.
Yeah, and this whole place, they have 2 different caverns. We only did one. They've got like zip lining and ropes course. And my husband is terrified of heights.
Mm.
And my son, who is 8, usually he doesn't want to do anything.
Right.
He's scared of everything. And he wants to go up and do this huge ropes course all the way up 60 feet high and then zip lining down. He did it all and Derek did it with him.
Awesome.
And I could not believe that Derek went up there.
heights?
Yeah.
No, I don't really like it.
Yeah.
And so I told Derek, I was like, do you want to go do this with your son and bond and do the thing? And he was like, yeah, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah,
But we
my
could have
God.
spent a whole day there. It was so fun.
That's a fucking big thing, though. I mean, like last summer, Henry did one of those big things when we were in Gulf Shores.
Yes, it was very similar to that.
And you know, of course, Everett doesn't give a fuck. He's running around the whole thing and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And we, you were worried, like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
He did great.
It's
He
gonna be
did
horrible when
great.
Everett grows up and realizes how much of a fucking wuss I am. Because he's like, I don't know, I'm nervous. I'm like, about what? That little tiny rock wall? Get up there, loser. You know, I really do. You know, and he'll get there and I'm like, oh my God, not in a million years. Look how high he is. That sucks.
Jesus,
Well, and
that
it's
is
weird
way too
because
high.
then we go to SeaWorld and there's this tiny little roller coaster, no higher than the top of my head, and Henry would not. James is super excited to go, goes with Derek, and Henry would not go. And I'm like, but you were just 10 times as high on that ropes course. And he goes, no, but this one's moving. And I think he's
Oh.
got the same thing I do. It's like he's not in control of it.
Yeah, that
And
makes
he
sense.
would not do it.
That does make sense. Well, I'm glad that you guys had a great trip. And man,
Thanks. I'm
Yeah, it
happy to
looked
be
awesome.
home. I missed your faces.
Yeah, we missed you
I
too.
I know we were all just
feel-
like, well,
well, the
what?
first day actually
Feel a
of,
little
of
strange.
spring break, it was like, and she goes, yeah, and all of Everett's little buddies are gone. And I'm like, oh, well, that's a shame or whatever. And then I go, wait a minute, who's gone? And she's like, yeah, Amy and Derek are gone. Wait, Amy and Derek are gone? I knew the Fishers were. What the fuck is happening right now? Just like everybody's just gone.
My
Nobody's
poor
going anywhere.
mother, who is across
Oh.
the street neighbor of Amy, by the way. I mean, she was every day calling me like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, nothing. Well, I'm bored. So do you want to just come be here? And I'm like, Mom, you spend the days like working all the, but for some reason, just not having the option.
Oh no, we rolled up in our driveway and about 15 minutes later I get this gif from your mom that's just waving hi. And so I said hi and she goes, "Oh, come get your mail." And so we talked and then today she sent me a text, "Want to come over for a drink?" And so when you called, that's where we were and she made me some drinks and we sat around in the pub and had a happy
Everybody
hour.
was a
It
nervous
great.
wreck, and poor Everett was just out like just wandering the streets. being
Yeah.
like, hello.
Just trying to find-
Kicking a can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh. Well,
I was on the verge of just being like, you know what?
I think my kids rolled up yesterday and they're like, "Okay, where's Everett?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, well, I don't know if he's doing stuff." And so I'm pretty sure Everett should be expecting a call from my children about 8 o'clock in
he'll
the
be
morning.
ready.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't understand why we weren't going directly to your house when we picked him
Oh,
up. We had just
man.
gone to Home Depot and picked him up at 4 o'clock. We dropped off at 3, went to Home Depot, picked him up at 4, and he's like, "Okay, so we going to Henry's?" And it's like, we're not actually, dude.
Oh,
Like,
my
we
buddy,
gotta
you should have
get-
just taken him over there anyway.
Oh,
Just
it
go in
was-
the front door.
Yeah, we
Let him go
didn't
play
get over.
upstairs.
Guys, I'm so glad we're all back together. We got the fucking band back together. This is a podcast that we do every week, and we are 100% funded by our amazing Patreon supporters. Lots of different levels, lots of fun stuff that you could do on there. This week, I want to thank Lindsay Sponsel for going from the $5 to the $10 level.
Okay, she went from nothing to 1.
Yep.
Then 1 to
5.
5 to 10.
I
Can't
think.
wait for next week.
Yeah. See you next week, Lindsay. But yeah, it's a super fun thing. Just check us out, patreon.com.
You look a weird feeling that in like
/ Jared
5
Goes to the
weeks,
Movies.
like Woody Chambers goes missing or something.
Oh
And
my
we're all
God.
like,
Oh no.
I would think
New
he's
corporate sponsor.
Weird.
Speaking of which, this is a David Dooley and Woody Chambers production. Our producers are all at the $20 and above level, and they do include Ad Craner, Amanda Blomey. That one, here's what
it's a
happened.
classic.
That one was too early
It's too
because
early.
I already know that ads first or whatever, so I'm already reading down or whatever. But anyway, it's still fucking funny. Amy Pittsinger, Andy Smith, Brian Mason, Brian Dunning, Celeste Merrimeadow. Sorry, guys. Not sure what happened with my throat there. Celeste Merrimeadows, Shell Ordway, Chris, the $12 million man, Cranfill, Chris Jacobs, Corey Reed, Daniel Cotton, David Dooley, David Murray, Denny Chambers, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Dom Petretta, Gage Strickland, Gregory Cordone, Greg Lee, Greg Stevens, A Hangover You Don't Deserve, the podcast, Jared Spear, Jason Ellsworth, Jason Palladino, Jeff, I don't know what the fuck just happened, Jeff Millman, Jeff Yeager, fucking Joe Barlow, Joey Bishop, John Gickler, Joseph Richards, Josh Millman, Kate Etro, Katie Gardner, Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher, Lily Holohan, Lisa Winslow, Lucy Murray, Mandy Pretty, Michael Price, Mike Breton, Mike Leblanovitz, Nick Brignoni, Rodon James, Rich Osborne, Robert May, Sean Blackstone, Sean Barger, Steve May, Steve Rhodes, Tim Trafton from Maine, who wasn't he the one that we thought like bailed on us, and then we were super excited that he didn't. Remember that? It's like 2 weeks ago. Never mind. Fuck it. That's just me. Trey Wren, Vinnie Cataldo, Wendy Matta, Woody Chambers, Zodiac Zach, and Svi Hurst. Give it up for all of them. Guys, I have an unprecedented situation right now before we start the movie. I have to pee.
I was just thinking the same
I
thing.
have got to pee.
You can tell we haven't seen each other in
a
a while.
long time. Yeah, I have got to pee. So, Sean, everybody stick around on the thing, but I've got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go.
This
Go.
is fucking terrible. I mean, I'm not even fucking joking.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer, onboard computer-assisted memory, and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming. It is my great pleasure to present to you RoboCop. This guy's really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
All Detroit has a cancer. Cancer is crime.
Let the woman go. You are under arrest.
You better back up, pal!
Your move, creep.
What are your prime directives?
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
What is this shit?
Anything you say may be used against you.
He's a cyborg, you idiot! He recorded every word you said.
You're dead! We killed you!
His memory's admissible as evidence. You're gonna have to kill it. Get out of the car, for God's sake!
RoboCop, the future of law enforcement.
So, I mean, what's the story? I mean, you got a guy or?
Yes, 3 big ones and they went black.
Her name is Samantha Baker, and today is her 16th birthday.
Fred, she's gotten her boobies.
Oh, I'd better go get my magnifying glass.
They forgot my birthday. Classic. This is the single worst day of my entire life.
Universal Pictures presents
Score, a direct hit.
16 Candles.
You say it's your birthday.
The story of a girl who's stuck with a guy who's driving her crazy.
Nice manners, babe.
And stuck on a guy she's crazy about.
Who's Jake?
Jake Ryan? Jake's my boy. Jake is a senior, and he's beautiful and perfect. He doesn't even know you exist. He smiles at me and I don't say anything. Can't believe I'm such a jerk.
You quit feeling sorry for yourself. It's bad for your complexion.
Do you know Samantha Baker? Kids her looking at me a lot. It's kind of cool the way she's always looking at me. Maybe she's retarded.
What's happening, hot stuff?
His name is Long Duck Dong.
Nothing can shock me anymore.
Underpants.
Can I borrow your underpants for 10 minutes?
Girls' underpants.
Hate that rock and roll rubbish.
Everybody in this family has just gone totally out of limits.
You guys, you just gotta be cool. You just gotta chill out and just be cool. Just watch me.
Why, you little scuzzbag.
I'll let you take Carolyn home. She's so blitz, she won't know the difference.
Jake, I don't have a car.
You can take mine.
I gotta get out of here before anything else terrible happens.
She's stuck between a half-wit
Very hot, very hot.
and a heartbreaker.
I want a serious girlfriend, somebody I can love, that's gonna love me back.
Pretty intense, huh? Over.
Everyone she knows is either on her case
You know you're the one I want to buy, huh?
or out of their tree.
Bonsai!
It only happens once in a lifetime,
This has got to be a joke.
and once is enough.
Happy birthday, Samantha.
This is getting good.
16 Candles.
You right now. I was in that.
Oh.
line.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Sean.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey. We didn't even have headphones on. What the fuck?
Hey, man.
That was fun.
We were
He
talking
couldn't tell.
about
He
some
couldn't see
shit.
us.
It was like, oh my god, the fucking. It's like
Oh my God,
I feel like we're in at the 8th grade dance. We're like, yeah, no, because the fucking I fucked a mule.
You
That
fucked a
happens-
mule. Tijuana.
Okay. 8th grade dance is one example, but I will tell you where that happens every fucking day. Hair salon. Because there's always a lady in your chair whenever you're blowing her hair dry.
Oh,
Oh, her
right.
hair dry. Got
Yeah.
it.
That'll be like, yeah. And then I fucking said, you know what? Shut the fuck up, Dan. I don't care if you are fucking her. And it's just like,
Yep. Blow dryer goes off. Voice goes up.
My brother and I, when we would have to do the dishes, would have this thing where my parents were in the next room over and the water would be running. And so we would gradually, each of us say the word penis louder and louder
Yeah,
and
penis
louder
game.
until one of them heard it.
That's a fucking good game.
And
you never played the
yeah.
penis game?
What was that? A dirty word at your house?
No, I mean,
It's okay if it was.
they didn't like it.
It was a different time. That was what 68
that was
fucking
like
years ago, right?
that was like a thing you do it in
I
public.
didn't grow up with
Yeah.
you,
You kind of did though.
but I mean, kind of. But
We gotta watch 500
but the
Days of Summer
narrative is
because they
better
do
if
the
I
penis
make it
game.
seem like you're 20 years old.
right, and I'm not. But yeah, man, remember when penis was like when? Yeah, I mean,
Penis,
you couldn't even fucking say penis.
penis,
I told
What'd you say, pee-pee?
weenie.
Yeah, PP or
privates.
wiener. We didn't say
Privates,
privates.
my private
Everything
parts.
was.
Oh yeah,
your,
everything was still all gropable whenever you were kids.
It was
right?
still
just
like
up for
Dong.
grabs.
Let me see that dong.
Literally.
You could call it like a TT.
Well,
yeah, wiener.
So I've
knob.
I've
No,
told
not
this.
really.
Knob.
Sorry, that was for my English following there.
I have told this story before, but so my niece, whenever she was little,
Weedle.
she went to her friend's house, and I don't know what happened in the conversation, but she said the word penis, but it was in a conversation where it was like appropriate and is exactly what she meant. And she was probably, I don't know, Everett's age, so 8, maybe 7. And the mom was like, like, okay, Emma, all right, okay. Well, we actually don't say that word in this house.
I saw my uncle's penis, and she was upset about the penis part.
Yeah. And she goes, okay, well, I'm sorry. And she just goes, well, okay, it's fine. I understand. But just for the future, we just call it a Popeye.
A Popeyes.
A Popeye.
Why
would
That's the most fucking offensive name for a penis I've ever heard in
Jarrett,
my
what
life.
would you call it?
I'm not
A
what?
Popeye? It looks like a
Popeyes.
What do you call it? Popeye?
Oh,
Popeyes.
Popeye.
Oh, Popeyes.
It's. I honestly, I'm going to be honest. And first of all, Derek says the same thing, but I don't fucking hear the difference. I say Popeye, and that sounds exactly like what the fuck you're
Okay,
saying.
there's Popeyes. And
Say pop.
But y'all don't do that. Y'all don't
Say
go.
pop.
Y'all don't go Popeye.
Popeyes.
Popeye's
Yeah,
chicken.
no, we don't go Popeye.
Yeah, there's not a W, it's an O. It's not Popeyes, it's Popeyes.
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 Popeye's chicken.
Popeyes.
I'm going to say
Popeyes
two
and
things to you right
Popeyes.
now.
Okay.
Popeye. Popeye.
See,
Popeye.
different.
Popeye.
It
Popeye.
sounds exactly the same.
Popeye.
It just sounds like you're fucking.
You do music.
It sounds like you're doing fucking some kind of Asian shit. I don't know. Like it's a Popeye.
Camera
You know?
one.
Camera two. Camera one. Camera two. Camera one. Guys, we got to talk about this movie. We're talking about We're the Millers, 2013. I actually didn't realize this movie was this old, which puts a lot into perspective. It, you know,
that 2013
is old.
It keeps
was
getting
8
me.
years ago.
It fucking keeps getting me.
What
I don't
is
like
happening?
I know it's fucking weird. I swear to God, we do so many movies from like this era, like 2010, 2011, 2012, which are movies that I am familiar with but haven't seen, you know? So like, but this is one. This is fucking what, 8 years old? What? Anyway, so I was surprised by that. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get with the rankings. I think y'all are going to be really fucking surprised by this, actually. 7 out of 10 on IMDb, which is usually that gives you a hint at Rotten Tomatoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all want to guess what Rotten Tomatoes is?
Based on 7 out of 10 on IMDb?
Yeah.
85.
All right.
I'm going to go lower. It's usually lower. I would say 60.
Okay.
I was going to say 63.
48%.
Wow.
I'm
Bullshit.
completely
They're wrong.
I'm completely floored by that.
That's
I
not
don't-
right.
I don't get it. I don't know. Sean, go double check and then just let me know that we're good. But
there is no way that more people didn't like this movie.
I agree.
I agree with you.
Than did.
48.
I agree with. Okay, so it's confirmed. IMDb 48%. Which, if you're new to the show, how Rotten Tomatoes works is they go to movie. What is the thing we don't do? But we're supposed
Metacritic.
Critics. That's it. Okay, they go to movie critic, and basically you either go thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up means you liked it more than you hated it. Thumbs down means you liked it less than you hated it. And 48% of these people liked it more than they didn't like
They're
it.
wrong. They're
It's a travesty.
so wrong.
Amy's right. This movie, although, as we have discussed ad nauseum on this show, not everything has to be a classic, but this movie's fucking funny.
It's a current classic,
And-
like you said.
Contemporary classic. It is in a top 5 of. I mean, I
I've
would
never
have
met
said-
anybody that didn't like this movie.
Agreed.
And I've heard a lot of people discuss this movie. I've never heard anybody say they didn't like it.
Right.
Jared's opening a bill.
Well, allow me to retort. I think this movie's fucking great.
Okay, good.
However,
Oh no.
I feel like there's a bunch of Eric Dillos in the world who would watch this movie and go, what a stupid plot. Oh, they're going to fucking drive a drug fucking RV and yada, yada.
That's
back
a
to
real
the
shot
fucking-
out of nowhere for something I didn't deserve that.
Yes, you did.
Apologize.
You poke holes in movies that you think are funny. And this is what you shouldn't like this movie. You shouldn't. It's fucking great.
No.
And I loved it.
There's enough of a plot.
This
and
plot is so stupid.
we will get to the point, the one part of this movie that I physically cringe at, but the rest of it, plot and humor line up
Wait, can we guess?
perfectly. Yes, you can guess.
The part that you physically cringe
Yes,
at?
the part where I went, this again, this fucking bullshit.
It's a trope.
Is this a fucking trope? Did we
Is
figure it
this
out?
The balls, whenever he got bit by the spider?
Nope.
Oh, the balls thing.
No,
Oh,
I like that.
You thought that was funny.
Yeah. Oh,
I like
Okay.
that. The baby in the weed bag.
who would not
Nope,
think
I thought
that's
that was funny.
God damn, that was fucking great. But Catherine Hahn makes that whole fucking thing.
She makes
makes
anything.
everything.
She
Anything
is.
she's
no blood?
God.
Like, I swear to God, everything she says in every movie she's in is fucking amazing.
I agree.
So crazy. Okay.
A tampon.
Well, you know what? If you want to wait, you can wait and reveal
we'll
it.
wait.
No,
We'll
I'm
wait
gonna
and
guess
reveal it.
forever until we've actually talked
Yeah.
about the
All right,
entire
That's
movie.
fine.
That's a good
Now,
idea.
I'm
The
gonna
part
say
where they met. The part where they.
the budget on this was $37 million back in 2013. So I'm assuming that maybe Jason Sudeikis wasn't as big time at that point. And they did really kind of dig deep for the rest of the cast. So Jennifer Aniston most likely got a big portion of that. $270 fucking million.
Good
Perfect.
for them.
Yeah.
So again, it doesn't really make that Rotten Tomatoes thing work. What did people just go see it to see her take her clothes off?
No.
Or am
I don't.
Jason Sudeikis had already done Horrible Bosses and Horrible Bosses 2. And
Right. So all of that was
Hall
out there.
Pass.
I'm going to
He
be
was
honest
already,
with
like-
you guys. Like, I realized that my wife has a huge crush on him, and that is he second to Bill Hader? Is that right? Or I don't
He
know.
might be like fourth because he chews with his mouth open.
Oh,
and
okay.
stresses
Well,
me
I
out.
get that.
He's pretty high on my list
This
too.
fucking guy, it's not like Ryan Reynolds. I don't think everything he says is funny. I just think I'm enamored by this.
His
fucking
timing
guy.
is always right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it
like
is.
the way that he says everything
Yeah.
is perfect every time.
Mm-hmm.
Timing is great.
Yeah.
And I can say that from this movie, I would do him being the grungy, looks like he smells
Oh, yeah.
kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
And the hair like a donkey kind of guy.
You do both guys.
I would do both of them at the same time.
I feel ya. That has to be universal.
In Tijuana, in an RV.
God damn it. Fuck it. Yeah. I
had no idea. I had no idea this movie established him as such a sex symbol.
No,
100%. And James Franco is the same way. Pineapple Express, he looks like he smells and it's hot.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Well, I do smell. Is that hot?
I will tell you this. I get the
good.
Jason Sudeikis thing. I think this is funny to say, but personality really does go a long way, and you just know that dude fucking rules.
I agree.
Like I mean,
I know how you feel about him because of whenever we were talking about I don't even know how it came up, and I was like, "Oh, Jason, Jason Sudeikis, that's a big one." And you went, "Yeah, right. Have you seen who he's married to?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Since when do we actually think that we can actually get with any of the celebrities that we talk
Right.
about?" Like
Well,
you're like
that's
out of your league.
That's not part of it.
Well,
That was the line.
also
married
also
to.
not married.
Yeah.
No, together and now not together. Fucking Harry Styles fucking swoops in.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Olivia
Well,
Wilde's
Yeah,
dating Harry
she's
Styles.
dead, and they were hanging out before the breakup was official.
Do they wear
And
pearls
then,
and skirts together?
and then he won Best Actor at the fucking Golden Globes.
I put Jason
Harry
Sudeikis-
Styles?
What?
No, Jason Sudeikis.
Oh.
Fuck you, Harry Styles.
For what?
For Ted Lasso.
Oh, that's
God, that
right.
sounds so
He's
good.
on top
It's
of the
so
world. This guy
good.
now.
If you
I
haven't
love
watched Ted
him.
Lasso, watch it. It is the feel-good fucking show of the universe. It just
I've
makes
never
you-
$1
loved the
bias.
mustache so much.
There are hints of him, and we'll talk about that. But there are hints. Have you watched Ted Lasso yet?
I only have seen Ted Lasso in the limited capacity of when NBC was using that as an advertisement for their Premier League
Okay.
coverage.
Oh.
And they had a series of kind of 3-4 minute little
I'm not
clips.
joking with you. I honestly believe that you and Kelsey, if you watch the first 3 episodes, she will be in, and you guys will literally just power through and not be. It is
you just gotta get through. Like
nothing
2.
bad
I think
happens
so, too.
ever. It's the feel good fucking show ever,
and it's just funny.
Every time you
just-
think something bad's gonna happen, it just
it
doesn't.
nothing fucking bad happens
I
ever.
like
like
shows
you
like
said, the guy in Hot Tub Time Machine, when you think his arm's gonna just
Yeah.
get blown off, you're just waiting for it. And
It's
Can
so
we just
good.
do that movie again?
It's so good. Yeah.
I'm so sad I missed.
Let's do
one.
that once
Oh,
a year
man.
instead of Groundhog Day.
Yes, I am
Amy's
on
in.
board.
That would be funny on Groundhog's Day to just do Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, it would be fucking funny.
Fair enough.
Actually,
We could just make the intro that fucking Sonny and Cher song to
Yes.
the podcast,
Yeah.
and then we watch Hot Tub Time Machine.
I
yeah.
love it.
All right. Well, God, I just had a deja vu. Like it's still going.
Weird. What am I gonna say?
Okay,
next?
now it's over. But
Okay.
okay, but that was in there. What the fuck? You drinking that beer? The whole thing? That was fucking weird.
Wait,
Isn't
you're
that
talking
mad?
about?
Strange.
You feel like you've been in this room before while he
You
was
feel
drinking
like
a
you've
beer?
been in this room
and
before
she
while
was
I was
talking?
drinking a beer and she was talking?
Stop doing that right now. It's like she's on a fucking delay with a fucking voice enhancer.
It's like
on.
she's on a delay with a fucking voice.
Okay,
enhancer
now
on
what's
her.
Now
happening
you're on
today?
a delay.
No, you're
Oh
on
my
a
god,
delay.
what's happening?
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sean loves it.
Fine. All right, Sean, let's dive into this
veteran
motion
pot
picture.
dealer.
Fuck, wait, I forgot. This ain't my day.
It's 9 o'clock.
It ain't.
This is not my day. Well, we got
No,
two
it
and a-
is. It's
It
gonna be
hasn't
great.
been his day, his week, his month, or
Even his year.
All right, guys.
It is your day. We have electric outside now, and our garden looks pretty.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not bored by that.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's great.
So
No,
sleepy about this.
all right.
Electricity.
Eric, had you seen this before?
Yes.
All right, so
Over to Eric for his synopsis.
Y'all get this. A veteran pot dealer creates a fake family as part of his plan to move a huge shipment of weed into the United States from Mexico.
Wow.
It could possibly be. Hold on, look up Groundhog Day and put it in my
It's not
notes.
the-
Wait,
No.
someone's supposed to be doing this.
Yeah,
Mike
no.
Leblanovitz is supposed to be.
Hold
doing
on,
this.
Sean, coming in. What are you saying?
It was a smidge, not a huge load.
Oh, that's pretty
Wait a
good.
minute.
Yeah,
wait,
they
are we-
usually
Are
promise
we talking
that,
about
but
what you want on your face?
A chickpea?
It never comes out that way.
a smidge or a huge load?
Speaking of that, I got new clips for all of you guys. You guys,
Oh.
really.
It's been a banner night. Actually.
I'm not gonna have fun anymore if you're gonna
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
been a fucking banner night.
That's so fun.
All right, that's a fucking great synopsis, by the way. I can't even pick that apart. Let's fucking start this movie, Sean.
You go down to Mexico, bring it back here by Sunday night. Not only will I forgive your debt, I will pay you a standard courier fee of $100,000.
You're gonna give me $100,000 to move a smidge across the border?
Smidge and a half. It's nothing.
Dude, I got rolled by the fucking cast of Annie. Now I come walking in here and you're asking me to become an international drug dealer.
This is easy money, David. Come on, all you gotta do is pop down to Mexico, go to this address, and tell them you're there to pick up for Pablo Chacon.
Who the fuck is Pablo Chacon?
I am. Yo soy Pablo Chacon. You don't get a lot of respect from the Mexicans when your name is Brad Girdlinger, right? I mean, that's white in any language. See? Big Bad Brad thought of everything.
I don't know. I don't think so, man. This is way out of my league. You know, something goes wrong, that's a federal crime. Hell, if I get pinched at the border trying to cross over with anything more than a pound, you're talking like,
25 years in a Mexican prison. And that's if you get a happy judge. Yeah. Not good. Although you're forgetting one thing.
What?
You don't have a fucking choice.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's better.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, kind of.
You know where I got that sound effect from?
Batman.
No, it's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. But and so
Sorry,
it
I was way off.
Everett, right?
Yeah,
It
the
was-
old school one.
So Everett would just want to. We would do the Spotify game, and he didn't know any fucking songs, so he would just say superhero names, whatever.
No.
He knew.
So
He knew plenty of songs. He was just fucking with us.
anyway, we would fucking put on Spider-Man, and that I would hear that sound effect. I'm like, that's fucking great.
Like the old TV one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But the best
adorable.
is that Goldfinger, which is one of my favorite bands, has a song called Superman, and they actually say Superman in it. So
I am Superman.
that's REM. But anyway,
Oh.
I had him convinced that it was the theme to Superman, and he still likes that song to this day.
Yeah.
We played
Aw.
that song on our Take One show.
We
didn't
did.
we?
That's right. I think I probably
Now it
told that
rings a
story,
bell.
but yeah. Yeah, that was
Now I
great.
got it.
Um,
Can I just say that I like your hat, Sean? I just thought you should know that.
guys, I could never be a drug dealer, and here's why: because I could never even buy drugs. So like, I would be so nervous on either side of the transaction that
And how casually he just kind of
just
throws
all
a
of it.
backpack
Like, there's
on
no way. So I could never do any of that.
I will say this, like, I mean, you know, I'm a girl, so like, you don't. I mean, you know, hypothetically, you never have to buy pot if you needed it.
Yeah.
But even as like an adult human, I felt like nervous, like buying a keg, like I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, it is a weird thing.
And
do you have to buy the pumper thingy?
Oh, you got to put down the deposit.
Yeah, do a deposit, but the deposit's in cat. But I was there. I was like, I'm here for a keg of beer.
Give me
Like
a keg of beer.
give me a keg of beer.
keg.
And they're just like, all right, what do you want? Miller, like a keg of Miller. Like, and I'm just like, why is this so easy?
Well, it's sort of like how
I felt like I was in trouble
when you ask the flight attendant for a vodka 7, and like you're the first one that's done it,
and it's 7:45 in the morning.
Yeah, because you really do. You open your ears up to the people in front of you and to the side to see what they order.
Anybody
just to
else
see if they're
doing
gonna
this
do
or
it
whatever?
too.
Like,
You know, it's weird.
just a couple of ginger ales and a Dr. Pepper.
For that guy to go 2 Tito's.
I like to just be confident in being that guy for the person behind me.
There you go.
Like,
Way to
I will
be.
take a mimosa. We don't have champagne. I'll take a vodka and orange juice. And then somebody behind me is like, actually, I would also like.
There's a few things that we've got to do to catch up with this clip. And
he sees his buddy.
He sees his buddy outside, which that dude is the guy from Reno 911.
Yeah.
Officer Dangle.
And
Officer
I
good.
like he is
Good,
one
good,
of those dudes. Not like Ryan Reynolds, but like I just think it just seems like he's about to start laughing, or at least that's how I see it. So that I think everything's funny that he says.
So that whole thing back and forth was funny, but something I had never caught before was when he
on the
goes to leave.
Oh,
and
it's the best part.
Hey, good news. We're going to get high and
fuck tonight.
Put your mom on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Put your mom on.
Put your mom on the phone, would you? It's so
Oh.
fucking good. Yeah.
And I just,
But you know, he's starting to feel. I mean, it's a good setup for the movie. The guy's starting to feel like a piece of shit. He runs into this guy. And he's like, "You're still dealing weed," and it's like,
But the guy was hyping him
Okay.
up like, you're still
You're
single?
so-
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. You're still doing this? That's
"Oh,
awesome.
you're still doing this?
You could
know?
just disappear
Yeah.
and nobody'd even know.
Yeah, that
you were
hurts
gone.
though when you hear that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's kind of the point where you're like, okay, well, that fucking stung a smidge.
I don't know, man, compared to having 3 kids, you know.
Now, strip club, Jennifer Aniston. I'm gonna say this, and this is the God's honest truth, and I don't mean this in. It's the first time she ever
Looked older?
Looked older to me. When she goes into that back room
From the neck up.
No, hold on. But when she goes
In
into
her
that
black
back
wig.
room, and she sits down, and she's sitting next to that younger girl that's talking or whatever. And
Boner Garage?
Yes, her. And here's the thing: I'm saying that I see her now, and I still don't think she's aged. But this, for some reason, this particular scene, and maybe they meant that, for her to
Yeah,
seem
maybe that
like,
was the point.
But I was like, oh my god, like, fuck, man, like I've never noticed her aging, fucking ever. I mean,
maybe
They
it
must
was on
have. They must have made that on purpose.
Yeah, they wouldn't bring the teenager Boner Garage.
So
to sit
Boner
next to her.
Garage,
They would-
I am familiar with
Oh,
because
where do we know Boner Garage?
Yes,
from?
same junior high.
a little show called Vanderpump Rules.
Okay.
On Bravo. So she was on one of the earlier episode or seasons, 1 or 2, I can't remember exactly which, but she bones Jax for a little bit after he broke up with Stassi.
Isn't Vanderpump Rules like a
A
reality show?
reality show, yes, and it's about a restaurant in LA, and all the employees are aspiring models, actors, and all this. And so when I saw her in this movie, I was like, "Oh my god, that's her!
She got on a movie.
Her name is Laura or something.
Laura Carport.
Well, I'll see you guys later.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Wrap
now.
it, Sean. I think that's it.
I gotta go. You're making me uncomfortable. You never laugh at my jokes.
That's pretty fun, though.
Oh my
Laura
god! What is it? What the fucking
So
Laura Carport is her name? Like she.
That was pre-Boner Garage.
Oh god, that fucking laugh just made me sick to my stomach.
Oh no!
You'll be fine.
Oh my
Maybe
god!
they did it because, like you said, they have the young girl Boner Garage. What do you think?
Either way, though, whenever like the second that she walks the scene of her dancing, I'm just like, I call bullshit. I've been to strip clubs. None of them look like that.
They don't. What do you think the average career of a stripper is?
In years?
In years.
Depends on the city.
Dog years or human years?
Stripper
It does
years.
age you.
Stripper years
A
are
lot.
4 years for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know-
4 years for everyone. Got it.
3.
4.
You strip
So
for 3 or
12.
4 years. No, I just mean
No.
like
I would say 5 top. I mean 5 like
Yeah,
average.
5.
I bet you in Las Vegas there's 15,
Oh, well, that's a different-
20
you can
years.
make a profession
Yeah.
out of it there, but I'm just talking like Mesquite,
Like downtown
Texas,
Dallas.
the one-
Well, you just keep moving down the scale. Unfortunately,
so then you're in
Oh, I
Garland.
usually move up the
you
scale.
just you God, I have such a good joke and I cannot say it right now. My son isn't but it doesn't matter. You the
Okay,
thing
say it.
okay, the thing is is that it's you basically follow your vagina lips down the scale as gravity starts to catch hold.
Yeah, but there's
You
new
have to
things
go to
you
the
can
next
do.
place.
Oh my God, we get.
Oh, we're going back to the stalactites.
And stalagmite. Okay,
Stalagmites
stalagmites
are like labia.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh
start...
wait, they do have curtains.
I
Okay,
just-
in the,
Oh my God.
okay, there are stalactites and there are stalagmites,
I'm
and
gonna
then there
start-
are like curtains of some kind. I can't remember what they call.
I am going to.
What is happening right now?
I'm going to start a vaginal rejuvenation service called stalactites.
I just
Okay,
read this thing.
Please do it.
Where who's married to Benji Madden?
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz was talking about why
How blown out
she
her.
shouldn't shave her bush, and she goes,
And you were into it.
right. Well, I happened upon this article about celebrities who don't shave their bush.
Happened upon it.
By Googling celebrities who don't
That
shave
is
their bush.
that is not what happened.
There's no way you could get to that if that is not what you did.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You forgot to click on images. And
Yeah.
it was just a
Wait,
bunch of,
wait,
like,
I have a
news
question.
results.
That was
Can
there
I
an
just finish
Instagram
this,
ad
please?
or
Is
a
there a
BuzzFeed
difference
article?
between shaving your bush and maintaining your bush?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. But the
So-
thing is that she says that gravity takes hold, and like, do you just want that exposed or whatever? Something I never thought about, but it was just fucking cool that like Cameron Diaz has a big bush, you know. So yeah, I googled
Because
it.
No,
her
that is
labia
cool, yeah.
are.
I didn't
hanging.
Google. I really didn't Google that shit. But
Yeah, vaginas are they get
Isn't
they,
that your
everything
buddy?
changes.
Can't
It's the
you
same
just
like
text
your
him and
balls
say,
get
I'm not gonna
lower.
I'm not gonna text him and ask him if his
Send
wife
me
shaves her.
pic- No,
Yeah,
send
maybe you should
pictures.
grow a ball bush.
There are certain friends
Yeah.
that I have that I could ask that.
Get a ball
For
merkin.
pictures of their.
No,
Wife's
not
bush?
pictures. Not pictures. of
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Who,
Just
who
if
ended
the-
up with the Christmas merkins?
Got
You
'em.
did?
Got him.
Did you try them on?
No, they're still nicely intact in their package.
Okay, so one of the so much happens here. There's the, his first interaction with her.
Hold on. Completely shaved always wins, says the chat room.
Who says that?
Yeah, I said it.
Sorry, but who is that?
Hi, my name is Blanca.
Well,
That's
obviously.
that's Ad Craner.
Okay, what? See, here's what's before I can't even do my joke because it's 2021.
Uh-oh.
And I can't make a joke about. It doesn't matter anyway. Ad Craner, you're wrong. Fucking let it fly. Let it go.
Let it grow.
Let it grow. Let it grow. Can't hold
There's
it
got to
back.
be a video
Can't
for
shave
that.
it off anymore.
Get tangled up in
It
your
is.
zipper.
God, this is the
No.
best episode of all time. I swear to God, we're killing it. All right, so her boyfriend Jimmy owes him $400, and
Maybe you can help me out.
there's a couple of really good jokes here. She just goes, "You smelled like cheesy feet," and he goes, "Well, that was a candle from
Anthropology.
One of their
Anthropology.
best sellers.
Yeah, it's like one of their best. Anyway, lots of stuff happens. Then he goes and he tries to rescue the girl. That whole thing was bullshit because there's no way you'd tell them where you lived, even if they had a knife. Like
Mhm.
they'd just take the backpack and you'd go, "Yeah, I live in fucking."
Is that what bothered you?
Nope.
Oh.
That's not it.
All right.
It happens much later.
So, but that
I don't
dumpster
kn- I mean-
dive where he he gets in
What?
the fucking
His backpack hits
shuts.
it first.
Yeah, so good.
Why would you throw your backpack first? Just jump.
So when he starts ignoring the guy's calls and he gets abducted, his interaction with the two guys that abduct him,
Oh, so good.
It's
the back and forth, and when he finally goes,
Yeah, you ordered
Like,
two
She
black
goes,
guys.
"Oh yeah, can I help you, sir?"
I don't want you guys being tired when you're jerking each other off tonight.
Yeah. Well, when she
I
goes,
love how
she
accommodating
goes,
the secretary was.
Can
Like
I
a Fresca or a
would you
water?
like a
Yeah,
water?
Fresca sounds good.
Fresca?
You guys want anything?
Can I help you? Oh, yeah. Did you order 2 black guys?
That was a very, in my opinion, like Ryan Reynolds delivery.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Very much so. But then I'm laughing like at every fucking line at this point because he goes in there and
you hadn't seen
and
this.
I haven't
fucking
seen it.
Andy comes out.
And Brad goes, be careful on the plastic. And he goes, okay, yeah. Oh, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, I've seen Dexter.
Yeah.
And, this fucking orca eats this shark. And I lost my mind.
Just
like,
swims off with it.
And then comes back. And I was laughing so hard.
And then Brad just like lowers the little partitions on the windows, so you just like a little curtain for privacy while they have their talk.
Yeah.
So you can't see the orca.
Right. Yeah.
The
So you
orca
can
can't
pay
see
attention.
you,
I don't
whatever
like
it is.
sports cars. I got a lot of money.
Yeah, I have a lot of money. That's a Jarrett Reddick move right there.
Oh, yeah,
Stop
for
it.
sure.
Stop it.
Well, he has
we
two
actually
orcas in
ever
the
since
moat.
that SeaWorld documentary came out, we gave all of our
Okay.
orcas back.
I went to
Yeah.
SeaWorld.
That's right. Let's
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about this.
Were
Did
there
you see
orcas?
an orca?
Oh yeah, we went to the orca show. We got splashed.
Were
by
there
the orca.
people there?
Did
Were
they
people
seem
there?
happy?
Yeah. Okay. I have never seen this
Blackfish.
documentary, so I don't know. Come at me if you want to, but we went to SeaWorld and it was awesome.
How was it? Were there other
I'm not
people
coming
there?
at you. I
There were
just
other
didn't know they
people.
still had 'em.
They were all wearing their masks. That was great about San Antonio. Everyone was wearing their masks. We were outside at the zoo, San Antonio, whatever. And it was great.
Yeah. Did
They had
you
social distancing. You couldn't sit next to other people. It
did
was-
y'all eat there?
Derek and I had alcohol.
Y'all didn't have like a meal there?
No.
All right. So because
Do they serve you orca?
well, I took the older kids there when they were younger. And I'm not fucking kidding.
I'm so excited.
They fucking had fish sticks. And you
Oh.
literally ate fucking fish sticks and
As you're
French
watching?
fries as you're watching
Like
these
a gay
fish swim
fish.
around. It just,
That's so good.
it's like, hey, I'm gonna take your.
No,
baby
we
back."
didn't. We didn't eat. We just drank. No, we had some pretzels, but not made of fish. I don't
Did
think.
what?
Fish
How long
pretzels
did y'all
sound
stay there?
disgusting.
We got there at like 11, left at 3.
That's perfect. That's exactly what we would have done.
Yeah.
We might not have made it that long.
No,
Right.
we suck, and our kids do too. It's the best. We'll go to the zoo, and I don't think we've ever seen like a good portion of the Dallas Zoo, and we're members.
That's not true.
And we just go in. We're like, okay, let's fucking see a gorilla. Let's see a penguin.
Oh,
Say
let
hello
me-
to an elephant. Feed a giraffe. You guys want to get the fuck out of here? And our kids are always like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
Let's
god!
fucking
Let me
go.
tell you about the zoo. I fucking hated the San Antonio Zoo.
Uh-oh.
It was
It.
awful.
Oh no.
There were different parts that were closed down, so you couldn't follow the map to get to where you wanted to go. The kids were freaking tired. It wasn't hot, but we were all wearing our
You
masks.
follow the
and
map.
It was awful.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
And then you get to like, let's say the Fort Worth Zoo is great, right? The exhibits are beautiful. The animals are pretty happy. San Antonio, it's just like they're on a concrete slab.
No.
And you feel awful for giving this place your money.
That's why I won't go to
Jesus
the
Christ.
Dallas
See the animal?
Aquarium anymore because they have the like
Oh,
big
the
cats and the tiny
leopards?
The
little
nervous
things.
Yes.
panther.
That fucking panther
Yes.
in a
It was like that, but
20 by
huge.
20 box.
He's
And it's always real agitated.
he is
Yes.
so bummed out, man.
It's awful.
I can't believe
There
it.
have been like obviously petitions, all types of stuff, but like tons of things that have gone pretty public. Like I don't know how the fuck that thing's still
I have
there.
never seen an animal. This. I actually can't talk about.
Yeah,
this right
it's
now.
sad.
I gotta
Jarrett,
fucking get the
we
fuck
weren't
out of
allowed to go to the circus because of elephants.
Yeah.
And that was the deal. So we didn't go to the fucking circus.
That's right.
And now they all got rid of the elephants and circuses are okay, but our
here.
kids are
No,
too old
I'm
and don't
not.
give
We're
a fuck.
not fucking going to circuses. They
Was it
shouldn't have-
really like a clown thing?
No, I don't give a
Okay.
shit about clowns.
sorry.
I fucking.
It was a bearded lady thing.
No, it's these. What have you? There's a fucking
Okay, I took
documentary
a
out.
testosterone pellet.
There's
for
a
little while, okay.
documentary
Yeah.
out there in the world, and I want to watch it, but it's got to be the right time. Called "An Apology to Elephants," and
Oh,
what we have
God.
fucking done to them
Nah, not
by
doing that.
putting them in captivity and all of that shit. It's fucked up, man. And I eat meat. I think cheeseburgers are delicious and all that shit. Fucking, whatever. But
What about elephant burgers?
Wait, does that have
Yeah, you
elephant in it?
here's the point. Here's my whole argument with elephants. Okay, And I guess it gets into Harambe here.
He's
Because
not an elephant.
Whoa.
He's a monkey.
right, but it's
Okay.
the same sort of situation. If these elephants are in this circus, right? They go up in the stands and stomp a few people. You shouldn't have fucking had the goddamn elephants there.
Agreed.
If that was the thing. There's no reason but why does that elephant have to be shot?
Well, that look,
He's already stomped the fucking people.
that's
I got opposite. I'm like, I don't know, until my 4-year-old child falls in, then I'm
Who
like,
gives
kill
a
the
shit?
monkey.
You don't fucking take your fucking
Don't
4-year-old.
let your 4-year-old kid fall in.
The Harambe
No,
thing,
the zoo should have had it where it wouldn't have been possible for a 4-year-old.
the
to
Harambe
get in.
thing is fucked because yes, that child shouldn't have been able to get to the point of where it was, and it sucks. But you could have tranquilized that fucking.
I
You
guess
monkey.
I
couldn't
don't-
tranquilize it because if you had hit him with a tranquilizer, he could have just literally
They
up
go
and
crazy.
smashed
Yeah,
that,
that's the
that
thing.
child. He would have broken his whole body.
So
in a
what was
0.5
the thing?
seconds.
I mean, I thought there was
He's
a
already in
pretty
there.
high ledge. The mother or some adult put the child up there.
That's right.
I thought the kid wandered off and went over.
Yeah, that's possible too. But
Right.
there's a ledge and then like a little wire and the whole thing.
I
Do
just
you think
that whole
he-
situation was just fucked. It's fucked, of course, that gorilla had to die. That fucking sucks, and the whole thing's awful. But then if you watch that video as a parent, you're fucking horrified. I mean, obviously she should have been watching her child, but we also all have probably had our,
Yeah,
your kids can
for
just
sure.
disappear in a point second. I don't know. The whole thing is so. I'm really conflicted on it.
I think herein lies the thing. That animal is put there for us to go and see him.
Mhm.
He's doing what the fuck he's supposed to do.
I'm an animal. I'm a
He-
wild animal.
He actually didn't fucking do anything wrong.
No.
No.
In fact, he pulled the kid out of the water, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Well, he pulled him
this was
through the water first,
Yeah,
and then he
yeah.
was little. and
well,
biased,
teach
but
him a lesson.
It's
Okay.
just again, it's like you
thing is
you
that
put this fucking animal in an exhibit.
blame it on the mom if you want, but
I'm not
think
blaming
about
anybody.
how many
I just
times our children or anybody's children or us when we were kids, how many fucking field trips you went on, and you're under the responsibility of some fucking 25-year-old parent with 15 kids. That could have happened. That was the zoo's fault. It was not the mom's fault.
Yeah.
And the zoo is liable for what happened to that fucking monkey.
well, here's
Which
the
is an
thing
ape, I'm
again
pretty
with,
sure, 'cause he
with these
doesn't have a
goddamn
tail.
elephants. I'm never
Sorry,
going to
I called him a
circus
monkey.
again. My children won't go to the circus again
Well,
because if somebody gets stomped by an elephant, he's already stomped you. Why are you gonna fucking kill him? He was doing his goddamn job.
My whole
And
point
what are
about
you
the
asking for
circus was that
You
that's
shouldn't have been there.
That's been your stance all along. I've always respected it. Never did the circus with Everett. I used to take my niece to the circus. I didn't know the deal, but then one day the kids were trying to figure out something to do, and they were like, let's go to the aquarium. And I was like, oh, I've got one. You can't go to the aquarium. And everyone's like,
Yeah,
what the
because
fuck?
of the panther.
Yeah, can't go to the aquarium because of the panther. And they're
And
like,
we have 100% about it.
and they're like, there's a panther at the aquarium.
everybody, I know everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, you can go to
The
Great Bay
fucking
Mills.
panther
I
shouldn't
have
be
been
there.
there within the last month and a half.
It's
And
still there.
For the first time in years.
Right.
Took all the kids.
Sad panther.
Fucking,
Stinky
you
penguins.
Just turn up.
Is he just going back and forth?
Everything's fine until you turn this corner, and here's a glass cage no bigger than my third living room.
Yeah,
there's a
the show's
panther
been going well.
with like one tree in it, and it's
Yeah.
just walking around on the branch and looking out and tapping on the glass,
Which is
and
way
like,
fucking better than the last time we saw him because he was just pacing back and forth. People are knocking on the goddamn glass. People,
It's so fucked up.
stereotypical people are taking pictures and,
And
shit.
even I remember just looking at it and going and not knowing that there was any uproar about it, although I guess I should have assumed that there was, but just looking at it going, I mean, first of all, this is an aquarium. Why the fuck is this here?
Exactly.
Second of all,
What's an honest?
you honestly can look at a zoo and at least you can wrap your mind around the fact that we give the giraffes 4 acres,
Well,
and they've kind of tried to make it hilly, and they've
Right.
put some trees in there, and they've tried to at least make it. Yes, it's
Well, and a
not
proper
like
zoo is there for conservation and
Exactly.
and that's the whole deal.
so at least you can
Unless you're San Antonio.
you can get
Yeah.
there and figure it out. It's not a concrete slab usually,
Sure.
but it's just a box. And for people listening, like you can't. I don't think you
What
can.
are the right dimensions? Like 10 by 14?
I think
No.
I
no.
can
It's
take-
pretty fucking small.
It's not that small.
I could walk 6 steps one direction and 6 steps the other
So
direction.
that's
I
20
bet
by
that's-
20.
I bet that's about 18 or 20 by
It's
20.
20 by 20. So that seems small. I will tell you this. The point is that What's the draw of that? Like, people are going to the goddamn aquarium to see the fucking panther.
No.
Like, why don't you put the panther into another zoo? Obviously, it can't go back into the wild. Put it into loan it to a fucking another zoo.
Give
and
it to the Dallas Zoo. It's like 5 miles away.
Put some goddamn lemurs in there.
I'm there to see
the
manatees, the huge manatees.
I could watch those fucking
marmosets,
otters. I can watch those goddamn otters
and
forever.
they lay on their back and they hold hands.
They're like the ferrets of the sea.
And then they go down the slide.
It's
and
25 square feet.
Go up there and do it again. We were really close, actually. 25 by 25.
We have a really good sense of like math that the
I was just I know how big your steps
Our
are.
tiny little woman brain cannot compute.
Look, it's math. We don't want to have to get into
Well,
it.
I haven't been to the aquarium in a long time.
I gotta get us back into this movie. I'm so sorry. So, one of my favorite lines of the whole movie is "fuck off, real life Flanders."
But that's when he figures it out.
Yeah,
I can really be a flibberty gibbet.
And how does he thank him? Thank you, dickhead. As he's going off, whatever. So they need the girl, whatever. They're rounding up the family, basically, is what's happening.
Offering different amounts of money to each one,
or whatever. And he's like,
kind of see that this will eventually all come to a head.
You guys are getting paid.
He finds the girl. And he's just, oh wait, hold on. God, I have so many good notes. I think they're not as good as we go, but so they come into Jennifer Aniston's work. The manager just goes, hey, so new policy here. We're gonna need you to start having sex with the customers. What? Are we gonna, yeah, we're trying. We got competition across the. That's an Apple store. Yeah,
they're killing us.
They're killing us right now. Boner Garage loves it.
Yeah.
Do you hear the good news?
We get to start having sex with the
customers. Customers for money.
And then when he's going to get his haircut, and he's like, "Go get some clothes." You look like Eminem from 8 Mile. And then he goes, "Stay away from Hot Topic."
That's why it was in my brain.
Oh, it was already put there.
Okay,
it was planted there.
Wow.
I want a haircut that makes me look like I get up at 5:30 every day, go to my bullshit
commute
job.
an hour and a half.
Right now,
it's this haircut.
Here's what's funny
here.
about like any kind of travel. When you're on the road, you see fireworks. You want to fucking stop and get some of those goddamn fireworks.
For sure, you want to get those little
Snakes and sparklers.
Anytime you can go and do it, because there are states where it's just legal year round. You can just fucking go in and do that shit.
Even if it's not, I just kept thinking about, I mean, obviously this would be an actual family and not like a drug smuggling gang of fucking hooligans, but you fucking love to stop. If I was ever like anybody
stopping.
was like, "Hey, can I stop?" and you'd be like, "Let's fucking stop."
Yeah.
Like,
so you're gonna stand there owning a fireworks stand and tell me you don't have no whistling bung holes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, Hoosker do's, Hoosker don'ts,
With or without the scooter
cherry
stick.
bombs, Nipsey daisers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser.
God damn it! I don't know that joke.
he's only
I'm
seen
really
it one
happy
time.
that you went through that whole thing.
He's only seen it one time, and I think that we were drinking.
I thought, didn't we do it for the show?
No, we did it for a movie night.
We did it for a movie
We
night.
should do. We haven't done Joe Dirt.
No.
No.
All right.
Joe Dirt is top 10 movies for me of all
Jonathan.
time. And it will not
Unfucking
move.
Got the poo on me.
I got the poo on me.
I mean, I feel like every mother that has
Y'all want to just
enjoys
talk about it
comedy
right
said
now?
that about their children.
Right,
Well,
just
let's
switch gears.
get back to when they see the fireworks or whatever, and then he. It's funny because it's representative of him becoming a dad and like being a father figure. Just like, I'm going to turn this car around. We're going to drive home, and there will be no drugs for anyone.
Yep.
You know,
I love Jennifer Aniston is just like trying to hold it together and not laugh too hard.
I feel like there's a bunch of times in the movie where she's
It's
doing
very
that.
genuine.
Yeah, where he's being fucking hilarious.
Yes.
His delivery for me is on par with Jason Bateman. I think
Yeah.
those two, I guess, maybe are just basically
That's why
the
Horrible
same guy.
Bosses is so good.
And
You
then-
throw a Charlie Day in there,
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, you're right. That it is pretty much perfection. So they pull in, and finally he's just like, "Oh my god, look at this cute little drug dealers community. This is great.
There's kids. That
there's
has to be a
children.
good
That's
sign.
gonna be a good sign. You know, this is gonna be great." Guys, I have to pee.
Pee-pee.
Oh, man.
So what?
To pee-pees.
Nothing.
No, we're still good.
Make your pee-pee.
Okay, I'm gonna pee. Are y'all taking a break or should I just go?
Whoa.
If you're going to pee, I'll pee.
Okay.
Yeah, I already left.
If you pee, I'm gonna pee. Then
Everyone's
he's gonna
gonna
squirt.
pee.
But if you're gonna pee in
But
this.
if
This.
For nearly 3,000 years, man has searched for the lost Ark of the Covenant.
The Bible speaks of the Ark leveling mountains and laying waste to entire regions. Not something to be taken lightly. No one knows its secrets.
Jones, do you realize what the Ark is? It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking to God.
An army which carries the Ark before it is invincible.
The Ark. If it is there, Atanis, then it is something that man was not meant to disturb.
It is protected by forces beyond imagination. It is desired above all treasures on earth by those who are good, trust me, and those who are evil.
I tell you everything.
Yes, I know you will.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Let her go.
We have no time. If you still want the Ark, it has been loaded onto a truck for Cairo.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. A film from Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
Okay, Sean. God damn it.
the goddamn bubble's been out of town. I don't know what to do.
Everybody's lost.
Yeah.
No, y'all get together. Y'all hang out.
Uh,
Y'all never get to do that. So
Yeah,
you
right.
definitely
Listen.
should.
Here's what's funny about that thing, where you're like, well,
You just did a that.
I'm just
That
itchy.
is correct.
if
That's what
you
you just did.
about the it's not like y'all get to hang out together. I feel like we've done this thing where we've hung out so much over the last year.
That we're all in a clingy relationship.
It's gonna be fucking weird when shit starts to get back to, hey, we're gonna go do our. Okay, never mind. We're gonna talk about
I
something.
thought
else.
about this yesterday
We're gonna talk about something else
because we all got back home yesterday, and I'm like, okay, well, everyone's coming over tonight, right?
Yeah,
Like we
right.
just got home and started the laundry from the suitcases, and like this, we're just gonna get right back into the swing of things. And then I realized that in the next few months, things are going to get back to some kind of a normal.
Yeah,
And to me,
we can only hope
the
that
last
the
year is
pandemic
normal.
just gets
exactly.
goes hard.
That's how we
and
feel.
shuts
too.
everything down again.
And I feel like this
Just joking.
horrible codependency on the other four of you.
Yeah.
And it's really probably unhealthy, but I like it.
No, we have the same thing. I mean,
our
like
child, our kid's like he has
weird.
older siblings,
Well-
but they're not here. First of all, they're teenagers. Second of all, through COVID, they spent most of the time over on the other side of town, and he's only child in it. And he's like, I think he's like, those are his
siblings.
little weird sibling relationships.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. It's just been
I want to go hang out with
Gets
Henry so I
Brown.
can piss him off. Like,
Sean. Get to the next clip before we start to get all fucked up.
Okay, you said a smidge of pot. This is not a smidge.
Smidge and a half? No?
No, you got me moving enough weed to kill Willie fucking Nelson, man. Okay, they're using a goddamn bucket brigade to put it on the RV as we speak.
Wait, you just walked in there, told them you were there to pick up for Pablo Chacon, and they were like, yeah, no problem.
Wait a minute, why do you sound surprised? You told them we were coming here, right?
Relax. Everything's gonna be fine, man. I greased the guard in lane 1 at the border. He's gonna let you breeze right through, and then I'll see you in the morning.
Fuck you, Brad.
That's the day that you too. Come on, let's do this. I'll see you soon, my little drug mule.
So I've seen a lot of the parts of this movie. This is the one thing that I didn't know was the plot. I knew that they were trying to drive the drugs over, but I didn't even know this fucking Brad character at all.
Did you watch this on closed captioning?
Yeah.
So
What did that say? I don't remember.
Winnie's.
Winnie's.
Oh, that's
Fuck
funny.
you too. You're my little donkey, and then it just
Winnie's.
Goes, "Eeyaw, eeyaw."
Oh my goodness.
I like that more than the thing.
There's a bunch that happens here. They get in through there, and here, again, I never knew. Okay, he sent them in. It's a bullshit deal. Like basically, he just sends them,
some other guy's drugs.
He's sending him in there to die, regardless. And it's just like this. Okay, fuck it. Let's see what happens.
And they get about 4 feet outside the gates.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Kenny decides he doesn't want any fruit, and the guy's like, "You're not going to take this basket from my mother or whatever." He's like, okay, well, all right. And then they get into the RV. And this is the best line that the younger girl has. She just goes, "I think Snoop Dogg would fuck this fridge."
And she's kind of annoying, but yes, that was her best line for sure.
And I think that's funny because then at the very end in the outtakes, she can't open
She can't
the fridge.
get the thing open. It's so funny.
But
Did
she's
you-
my least favorite.
Y'all found her annoying?
Yeah.
I don't think she's annoying. I think she's a terrible actress.
Is she in other stuff? Her name sounds real.
She's Julia Roberts' niece.
What the fuck?
I mean,
And she's
everybody
also
already
in
knew that.
Valentine's Day.
I don't know what
And
that
she's
is.
terrible in
He's never
Valentine's
seen that
Day.
for sure.
Yeah. So Emma Roberts is her name.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking
It rhymes with it's Eric Roberts's
Eric
daughter.
Roberts's daughter.
He was in
I'm looking at,
Fucking
like,
believable.
100 babies.
Eric Roberts is in a bunch of movies. None of them were huge. He was in a bunch of B movies back in
Wasn't
the
he in
day.
Back to the Future?
He
and
was
then
in
they
the B
fired
movie?
him?
Oh man, that's a fucking great dad joke. It's too bad you're a
That's what
mom.
that's what I'm made of.
Yeah. No, he was not in Back to the. Are you being funny?
There was somebody who was the actor for Back to the Future before.
No, that's fucking
Stoltz.
Yeah, Eric Stoltz.
Oh, sorry, Eric Roberts, Eric Stoltz.
Okay, don't do that.
Fuck me.
Those are two completely different people.
Prove it. Have you ever seen him in the
Eric-
room?
One
Have you ever
Emma
seen him in a room
Roberts'
together
dad.
at the same time?
Eric Stoltz is the Mask.
No, that's
Jim
No,
Carrey.
Jim Carrey's the mask.
I'm sorry, Mask.
Oh, the big,
No,
the
that's
big bumpy
Cher.
one.
Yeah, he's in that fucking one. This is so
No,
stupid.
that was a movie where every part was played by Cher.
Okay, so did you guys fucking love Louis Guzman? Who
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
always. I always
that
love him.
motherfucker in every movie. I swear to God, I just wrote Louis Guzman in like all caps and just exclamation,
Yeah.
because I'm like, every time he shows up in something, you just fucking know it's gonna be like the best just character actor scene.
Like the Count of Monte Cristo.
And he did
Waiting
not
the
fucking let us down. This guy
I'm a
comes up.
man who prefers, how do you say,
Yeah.
the company of other men.
Well, first he's just like, I'll just take my bribe and be on my way. You know, okay, well, Rose, go suck his dick.
1,000.
Well,
Be a team player.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then come on, David. Go suck his dick. You know?
Kenny, front and center.
Yeah.
I like how he just here's the bottle cap, here's the rock.
Well,
Yeah.
what's the plan? Okay, here's the plan.
Yeah.
This is a
Well,
bush. You go behind the
gonna
bush and then you go
and then
stuck
you're
his
yeah,
gonna
the
go
gay
suck his
panic
dick.
is coming off a little homophobic. And
Wait, I'm homophobic because I don't want to have a penis.
just
in my
pretend
mouth?
it's a girl's dick, okay? You know, like,
any girl you can think of.
Man, I can't believe you're gonna suck that guy's dick.
yeah. Oh god. But Jason Sudeikis' reaction when he comes in, he goes, okay, 1,000 pesos. And he just goes, pesos.
Yeah, is it 1,000 pesos or is
that's
someone sucking my dick?
That's like 80 bucks.
Yeah,
Keep
we
the
got
change. Yeah.
Can't believe you're gonna suck that guy's dick.
Oh God. All right. So look, I'm not the biggest Nick Offerman guy because I didn't watch Parks and Rec. So I understand that I'm not like super informed.
Me neither.
I think he's fucking great in this. I think it's really, really funny and I get it. You
You
know
don't
that
follow him and his wife on like anything.
yeah, I follow them on stuff, and it's funny, but he's real quiet. You know, like he
Who's
doesn't.
she?
What
She
they
was
make?
from
They have just videos of him dancing and.
Designing Women. Or
No.
something?
No, are you joking? I can't
Wait,
tell if
who
you're
is
joking.
his wife?
His wife's Karen from Will and Grace.
Will and Grace.
Megan
right,
Mullany.
yes.
I love her.
Designing Women. You knew it too. Yeah, that's a good fucking joke. Because they're designers. That's what they do. They work in a fucking like they hem shit and stuff. You know?
Is it?
I think so.
I just thought that was the show.
Okay,
she
well,
God damn it,
Grace
that's
is an interior
fucking
designer.
Okay, see, that's what I
And
thought
she
you were
was
talking-
Grace's assistant.
nailed it.
Oh my god, so
There it
fucking
is.
funny. But this Catherine Hahn, I'm
God, I
so
love
glad we're
her.
talking about that tonight. She is so fucking funny.
Everything she touches is fucking hilarious. It's
yeah.
gold.
Tampon or whatever.
And that's
And
how I found
learned
out I
that.
had a shallow vagina.
It just looks like a stormtrooper dick.
She's so good, and she just smiles through everything,
Yeah.
just wide-eyed and like, okay, that's.
And then you
Yeah.
fell in love.
Yeah, it's quite a
Yeah.
rig here.
And that's when we found out we hated each other.
Yeah, we
fucking.
well, and also just the fact, oh, you have a baby. Yeah, this is our.
I'm gonna hold that baby.
This is our little LeBron.
LeBron,
you
because
know.
because we wanted to name him after a basketball player who
Prima
will never be as
donnas.
good as
Yeah.
Jordan.
She was also in Parks and Rec. I don't know if y'all know that, but that might
Catherine
be
Hahn.
Was she?
She was like the campaign
Oh.
manager during an election thing for like a whole season though.
I didn't know that.
And I kind of wonder if her and Nick Offerman are like buds or not.
They must be.
Yeah, they definitely got it. They probably just had a chemistry in it, and it
Yeah.
definitely shows here that it's again. I'm not as familiar with him as I am with her, but I mean, Anchorman, yeah, like you know,
Yeah.
you can put anything on that teleprompter, and he will read it. And I mean, anything, yeah.
You can put peanut butter on anything, and a dog will lick it off.
Oh my god, my son brought that up today.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
what?
And
Yeah.
my son comes up to me today.
Did you know you can put peanut butter on?
No, that's not what
And
happened at all.
me.
He goes, we're going to do this thing, right? And if you lose, you have to put
Let the dog.
you
lick
have to
peanut
let
butter.
the dog lick peanut butter off. And I'm going,
We're both like,
oh my God, what just fucking happened?
What did he say? What did he say?
mouth.
But do you have to turn it sideways?
God,
But
so
we were
did
both
you
just like,
lose?
no.
I didn't play.
I didn't play.
I didn't play.
I just was like, what have you been watching on YouTube?
My heart
Yeah.
is pounding.
I'm a terrible mother. I need to monitor
That
your
shit fucking
better.
came out at me like a curveball, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" Is
Oh
he
god,
about
I
to
just
say?
held my breath. Like
It's
prepared
crazy
to-
how, like, in the middle of a sentence, how long a space can take,
Mhm. Yep.
right? Like, just that whole thing, and also just like I'm so aware of the fact that she's doing the same exact thing, and like, okay, well, we're gonna react to this however we do. Well, obviously, this is gonna be some, and your mouth or what? Okay, well, you made that shit up. It's not, Logan Paul hadn't got to you yet.
At least twice a week, I remind Kelsey that a dog will lick peanut butter off of anything. And then when she goes, I know. And I go, anything.
Anything. Yeah.
And she just looks at me like, I had
Y'all don't have
I
a
had,
dog,
How about,
right?
dude?
I had
hold
two
on.
kids with you.
I gotta fucking say this. Catherine Hahn in Step Brothers. Damn! Damn!
Oh, so good.
Oh my god. Did you just punch Derek in the face? Oh my god. I'm so wet right now.
Why is it so slippery?
Oh my god.
And for the suburban moms of the world, Bad Moms and Bad Moms Christmas.
Right.
She
Sure.
Actually,
fucking
I
makes
know
that
her.
movie.
I know her from Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. If you guys are unfamiliar,
Oh my gosh, that's
I haven't seen that.
yeah.
It might be her breakout performance
that's
as
a-
the bartender.
Okay.
I don't know
Oh,
for
I
sure.
do know this movie.
Was she funny in it?
Absolutely. Yeah, she was funny, but then she was also very sweet and sentimental at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she's definitely on the radar as being one of the best ever.
But she's never starred in her own. I mean, I guess Bad Moms would be the closest to
Maybe.
her leading role.
Yeah.
But she always seems to be like the.
I think
best
she does a
friend.
bunch of art movies and stuff too.
Oh.
But
Yeah, she's in a movie called Captain
cinema.
Fantastic, which is fucking
Oh yeah,
amazing.
you've been wanting me to see that. Actually.
Yeah, we should just do it for the podcast. It's so good. And she plays like a normal role and she's like a concerned sister and it's a whole deal. But the movie is insanely good.
I've never heard of it.
Insane.
So their way through the is just, they're gonna get busted, and you're like, how the fuck are they getting out of this? And we've got runners. Sorry, you guys can just go. This just happens all the time.
And they made it. They're home free.
Yeah, that's it. Except, yeah. Weight and load distribution. She's been fucking reading this manual the whole time because she likes it, and he's going too fast up the hill.
It's amazing that the camera caught it at that exact right time.
Right?
Yeah. You didn't like that part?
Is that the part?
No.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. It's like the arm.
These girls are fucking holding on for dear life,
I'm
just
so
trying to
excited.
figure out the fucking part.
I was gonna be bummed if that was it.
That you hate it
Is
so
it the no
much.
regrets
totally
guy?
fine. No, I love no regrets.
Well, okay, so again, I didn't know the plot, and now Pablo actually shows up with the real gringo.
With the haircut like a donkey.
And that's a whole goddamn fucking thing.
You mean this gringo with the haircut like a donkey?
Right, yeah.
I have failed you, senor.
Yeah. And then, so, God, okay. Catherine Hahn again. Oh, hey, look at these little hitchhikers. Oh, it's like we're pretending it's a train, but it's not,
Yeah, she goes, all aboard the Fitzgerald Express. You see what I did?
She keeps going,
I want to get an RV. I feel like it would be a lot of maintenance, like getting a boat when people say
it would be awful.
Try a year of renting them and
Here
see if you'd even use it.
the thing. The only reason you should ever get an RV is if you have the money to have said RV and then somebody else takes care of it. So it's like.
So I don't. So I will not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers across the street are our friends. This Sean and Brittany.
They're not motherfuckers. They're very nice.
And they spent 5 hours washing a boat today.
Oh yeah, they were out there the whole day.
They have a boat.
It's
whole
a badass boat.
5 fucking hours.
What do I say? The two best
I
days
need a
of your
boat.
life are the day you buy a boat and the day you sell it.
Sell the boat. and that's after he winterized it himself. That took yesterday. It's just too fucking
Yo,
much.
I want a
right?
boat.
Yeah, we could.
We
get
want
a boat.
you to have a boat too.
We could all get
so
a
we
boat.
can go on your boat.
Somebody else needs to take care
We've
of
talked
said
about
boat.
this.
All right, open the glove box. There's a badge and a gun in there. He's DEA. This fucking seems so. I've never seen this movie, so of course I'm thinking, okay, well they've been following the whole time. Like they're onto him or whatever.
No, they're just on vacation.
They just happen to be
in their Winnie.
And you know what? It's Miller time. Sean.
He's a narc? Are you fucking kidding me? Stop panicking. We haven't done anything suspicious yet, so just relax.
Oh, really? Okay. What about when they want to hold our precious weed baby?
Give me the baby, all right? I'll handle that if that happens. Totally take care of it. But right now, all we have to do is focus on getting away from that fucked up family.
Oh, fuck. Why do we stop?
They hurt us. They hurt us. Fuck, we're going to jail.
No. We're just at the garage, okay? Oh, okay. All right, everybody calm down. You haven't done anything. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna ditch this guy real fast, okay? We're gonna get in and get out. Okay, everybody? Game pace, okay? Miller time. Here we go.
Miller time. Here we go. Oh, man. So let's wait for Eric to get back from peeing. But, man, this is funny stuff. Great stuff. Sean, how you doing?
Were you doing Garth Brooks? Man.
Trisha Yearwood.
This is funny
Miss
stuff.
Yearwood.
Sometimes she makes a brownie and
I'll put my dick in it.
I put my dick in it and I pull it out and it looks brown. She likes it.
Oh, no. A la mode.
I gotta go.
Put a scoop of ice cream on it.
Only it's not ice cream.
It's dick a la mode.
It's dick.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Hey,
Why was the inflection the
glad
same?
to be
Oh
back.
my god. It's like we practiced that.
It's like we live together.
Walked into the
all the time.
weirdest
I do.
little
I think I
voice
actually
ever.
see. I think I see you more hours of the week than I did like any roommate I've ever had.
Yeah, I get that. Same.
Dueling trivia.
All right. Now, I forgot to do most of the bits last show.
And you're getting them in early.
Well, it's not early. It's
Get your bits in.
We're halfway through on clips.
Hey ya.
And,
everybody, you say the bits are the bee's knees, and we're gonna get to them right now. Champ.
Champ. Over here.
I have no
Scoops
idea.
Callahan.
Matt Damon.
It is, man, maybe for the first time since like week 3, I am ahead.
You're
12
winning
to 11.
Yeah,
in this.
Not 0.5.
Not 0.5. We gifted Jarrett our 0.5s for his birthday.
That's right.
Yep, it could never
and
be
so they're
granted
dead
again.
to the world.
And then I forgot to bring your gift over tonight.
So it's 12 to
damn it.
11 to 1.
Yeah.
Always to 1.
Now, we actually, speaking of birthdays, we have not talked about this, but today is Sean and Amy's birthday episode. So,
Yes, episode.
give it up for the episode. It's not their birthday.
And you're all getting your gifts.
You're off the fucking hook. You know, like
your
I
gift
saw your,
next show.
I saw your face, and you're just like, oh shit, that's fucking bad. Well, Sean, we're not going to see him until November.
I still owe Sean his Christmas gift, which
I actually do too. I
has
still
gone
have it.
back and forth
Yeah,
from
we have
China
Sean's-
about twice.
I still have Sean's Christmas gift. I'm just gonna have to.
Twice.
I'm gonna make an actual like mail or car delivery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send mine with
All
you.
right. So happy birthday. Is this coming out on y'all's birthday or something, Sean? Why did we call this?
I
No,
think it's
we're
just the closest to our
It's
birthday.
the closest one. All right. Well, happy birthday, Sean. How are you going to celebrate your birthday?
Parents are coming over tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to LA next weekend.
Oh shit! Are you going to go visit Diego or what's happening in LA
or Dora?
Yeah, they got big stuff going on over there.
In the Diego land?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go celebrate some shit with your boys.
Gonna use some red cameras, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. And Amy, how are we spending your birthday?
See you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow. Okay.
Is it
All
tomorrow
right.
or is it the next one?
Well,
no, I
let's
did.
just-
I did want to go axe throwing,
Yeah.
but there's nothing really close to us. And I did look up the mobile axe throwing.
Yeah.
Fuck,
What?
it's very expensive.
Like what's very expensive?
$800 for
That's
2 hours.
fucking exactly what I thought you were gonna say. That's fucking what?
That's insane.
If we get
I'll throw axes
hold
at our
on,
fence.
no, but listen, if we have listen,
It's cheaper
no,
to just go to Home Depot, buy
yeah,
10
get a couple
axes.
more plates.
That's
Oh,
$100
yeah, you're-
a person. That's not bad for a
it's
night
not
out,
bad.
an event.
2 hours, $50 an hour a person. It's not bad.
Yeah, we'll talk
That's
about
like
Okay,
bowling.
we'll discuss it
Yeah, it's bowling.
anyway.
If
Or we
not,
could
we'll
just
just turn on some twerk
Dude,
music and go
hatchets are-
ass throwing.
hatchets are like $3.
That's what I'm saying.
We go and we get some pallets.
Yeah, but if we poke our eye out, it's their fault.
No, I think
No,
we
you have to sign a
it.
waiver
No,
saying it's not their
100%.
We're back
fault.
to Top Golf.
Oh,
now.
you ever just date it and turn it in? They never look. That's how you set yourself up.
They don't have a fallen net.
You sign it Mickey Mouse.
I'm not even that kid's dad. Let him bounce. Fuck it. You know, you go to the fucking trampoline park with
Yeah.
like 5 kids and you sign all the waivers. It's like, this is good for fucking dick. Like you can,
Yeah.
if this fucking kid breaks his neck, his parents are going to sue you. You shouldn't have let me fucking sign that. Also, that's not even my goddamn name.
One
Yeah.
time I walked into a trampoline park and there was a kid on the counter with a broken arm, full like 90-degree angle, screaming.
Oh no.
And they were like, okay, have fun, go on in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then they had this area. It's so hard to explain, but I just hear me out. It was like a big inflatable like floor, right? And you could bounce on it with like little basketball hoops, but it was inflatable. It wasn't like foam and it wasn't trampoline. It was inflatable. But when people would jump, it would like pull away from the wall that was like down in the ground.
Oh sure.
Oh.
And I watched all in one fucking move a kid get bounced up in the air, the thing pulled away, go in between the wall and the inflatable, and then the inflatable closed back up.
Oh
the
god,
wall.
it just ate
And
him.
I saw it and I was like, everybody fucking move! Like, you know, and they were just like, what? And I had to like get to get this kid fucking pulled out of this inflatable. Like he would nobody saw him go down except
How
for
would
me.
they not know?
He would there's probably like 7 other kids down there. I don't know.
They're missing. Let's check the milk cartons.
Should.
Yeah.
They're gonna clean that thing out one day and there's gonna be just the bones of a bunch of
God.
7-year-olds that
Oh.
went with somebody else's parent.
Oh, that's that smell. God damn it. Fuck. We thought it was the popcorn
The
maker.
foot fungus.
That reminds me of game night when you and me and Kelsey and Casey played Jack TV. And what's that stain? Was the question.
I won.
What'd you win with?
Go ahead, Eric.
No.
JonBenet Ramsey.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud.
And all three just ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, that was fucking...
And it was like early in the game. It was like,
Yeah.
so this is how that works.
No,
Way
yeah.
to set the bar.
Well, it was a good way for us to calibrate.
Sure,
Yeah.
we had never done that. We've hung out before, but we had never had like a game.
No,
night
you
or
really
whatever.
do need that icebreaker though, early on.
Because we've definitely had game nights where it's a smidge more tame. I did one with Ryan Cabrera where they were winners, and I didn't realize that I was doing this with like little kids. And for me, in situations like that, trying to be hilarious but not real fucking offensive is really hard. Actually,
I can't do that.
It's,
Agreed.
It's fucking terrible. So anyway, I didn't win. All right. So what the fuck was that, dude? I would have done the thing.
It was Amy opening.
Oh, I don't have one for you yet. I don't have one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Say
Amy.
you're sorry.
Sorry, Amy.
It's her birthday. show, Sean.
I
apologize to
sorry.
Sean too.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry I yelled at Amy on your
Amy's
birthday.
opening
A beer,
drink.
A bottle.
We're gonna open another bottle.
See, it could be both.
I fucking every time she opens a bottle of champagne, I go, Casey's open another bottle.
It's the best. He's found a reason to sing it. Everything I do, every move I make, every
There
move.
we
Oh man, I was hoping someone would go there.
Dude, this actually happened today, and she's not wrong. We were at Home Depot and we were buying stuff for her garden, and I just realized that every single thing you said, I thought of a song for it. And
Every little song.
I got
every
it.
little thing she does. Oh, you stuck with the police. That's fucking great. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm me. Now this
Please
fucking
don't stop
scene,
singing because I like
this
electricity.
goddamn scene, and I know we've hinted at it, but when she throws this fucking baby into the street, and she's just like, okay, all right.
Why is there no blood?
Yeah, there's no blood. She's like,
God.
okay, LeBron. Okay, so it was an extra credit. It's just a bag of herbs. You know, we're promoting abstinence. You
The
know,
big A.
and
Anal.
and we
Well, neither
promised
one makes a baby.
we promised we would pretend it's real. You know.
But we took it too far. She's like, well, anybody would have thought that was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
It's
And
just
then
Oklahoma.
yeah,
I
Oklahoma.
I do that so many times, and I don't think anybody knows what I'm talking about. Now
So
you
that's
will.
from this movie.
That's
That's
from this
really
movie.
really good. That's super good. So okay, so later on tonight we'll sneak into their tents.
Cut their throats.
No, we're not gonna fucking cut. What the
No,
fuck?
I'm not saying that. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
What a fucking great exchange, and what killer chemistry they have too.
They really do.
You know,
I know. Did you
Maybe
get even like
they'll get married.
I know. Like I had the whole time. I'm like, I wish they'd just be
They're
together.
both single.
But I felt the same way about her and Vince
Wait,
Vaughn in
what?
the breakup.
Is that the one that ends where they
Break
just
up.
break up?
Yeah.
Well, you don't really know.
Yeah. You feel like they might boink a little bit after.
Well,
But
that's normal. Like, I don't want you to break
No.
up with me and then not text me 2 weeks later. Like,
no, they see
super
each other
drunk.
like what
Yeah,
a year
like,
later. or
get
something.
over
It
here.
is customary to
Yep.
have
Put
sex
your face
one more
right here.
to 3 more
And no,
times.
I don't want to get back together.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry that this is going to crush you emotionally,
right.
but I still.
But you're the one that fucking called. So,
yeah,
That's just
whatever.
the drill, though. No, that's how breakups
oh,
go.
I tell you what the drill is in that situation. Oh wait, I'm
Your
sorry.
dick.
Go ahead. Yeah, it's my dick.
It's the 4 seconds of sex we're about to have.
Whoop, whoop.
Pictionary is such a fun game.
Why
And
don't we play that?
Yeah,
because
why don't
of
we play that?
Because of
Oh,
Casey.
right, because she's really
Yeah,
good at
we
stuff.
can't. It's actually
Be very
annoying.
detailed.
It's
Amy drew me a very nice horse on my birthday, so
Dude,
I know she
It
can draw.
honestly, in 30 seconds, what my wife can draw is it's just fucking not fair.
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah,
Big black cock.
Penis.
Big.
big
Black penis.
Don't put the
cock.
baby in the fire.
Yeah, okay, it's a skateboard. So,
Have I told you guys about this draw with me or draw?
Yes.
Draw, yeah.
Draw something.
Draw something.
Draw something.
is that back?
No,
It
but
never
back
left.
when it was a thing, or back in its heyday,
Me and my kid used to play that all the
there
time.
was for sure a guy who just, whatever the clue was, skateboard, beach ball,
Just wrote it down.
coffee cup,
Just did a dick,
drew a naked man holding whatever the item was.
Oh my
It
god!
would just be so detailed and big, detailed, veiny dicks and like, muscle, but he's like
Holding a
coffee-
skateboard.
and it would just be an arrow to a coffee cup, with just everything. And man, there
We
was
need
a
to
whole
start a draw something group. Let's do
That's
it.
really fucking funny.
like a whole Tumblr account just dedicated to this guy.
Yeah, that's really really fucking funny.
Yeah.
So my wife could do that. Like honestly, I
hope
swear
she
to God,
will.
she could fucking it's just again. So we used to play Pictionary, me and Casey and the kids, and Jack just wants to be on her team because he fucking knows, right? And you can't fucking beat her. It's
No, here's the problem. Jack was really little, and so he'd want to be like, I'm on Casey's team. And I'm like, fuck yeah, we're doing this. It's hard, but I didn't say fuck yeah because he was little. And
We're bros.
yeah, we're bros. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be awesome. Let's fucking kill your dad and your sister.
Oh.
And he would go so excited, and I'd draw something. And he'd be like, "That's a fucking fish, or that's a butterfly, or that's a skateboard, or whatever. That's a black cock,
That's
or whatever I was
Pompeii.
intentionally drawing." And then the problem was that whenever it was his turn, I couldn't always guess what it was. And he would get so mad,
Yeah.
like so mad. And he's a competitive little guy, like still, but talking like a person that'll flip a Monopoly board, it's Jack Reddick.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know so much anymore, but
No,
definitely.
I said when he was little.
Yeah,
like
for
he
sure.
he would get so mad. So I'd feel so terrible if I couldn't guess his pictures.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But
Maybe
he's not a good drawer.
now he is.
Well, he wasn't when he was fucking 6.
No, he was real shitty when he was 6. But he was pretty good when he was like 10.
Okay.
I mean, we made fun of him a
But
lot.
7,
but,
my God.
it's fine.
Idiot.
But he was the draw something. He just wanted to get his points, so we'd play draw something on the app, and it'd be like umbrella, and he'd just write umbrella.
So right here, oh yeah, or he would always put like, yeah, definitely.
Or
it'd
just text us.
It'd be like,
It's an umbrella.
yeah, okay.
Guess
So here, he has to go out and talk to Kenny about kissing a girl, and here this character, that's Ted Lasso.
Yes.
So he basically becomes Ted Lasso here.
Anybody sitting here?
And yeah, and just coming in, hey, hey, you don't got to be scared to kiss a girl. I mean, you damn near sucked a guy's dick. I mean
I did not think of that.
his
That's such a good
delivery
point.
is just, and it's like, fuck, did he just think of that character during this? Because
Maybe that's where it started.
it could be, because it's like so. But here's the thing about Ted Lasso, Eric. He never breaks it ever. It's the same look on his face.
I've seen again.
You've
I
got to
know where it
fucking
started.
see this.
I know where it started. I just don't have Apple Plus or whatever it is that you're
Okay,
supposed to
all
have.
right. Yeah, get it.
Okay, to go along with YouTube TV,
Yeah,
Peacock, Hulu,
You have Cock TV.
Netflix, Disney Plus,
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
You have to have that. Yeah.
What the fuck ever else? I stopped doing cable because I
felt the
wanted
same
to
way.
save money.
Right.
Now
You don't need YouTube TV and
900
Hulu. You should just do Hulu TV.
No.
Wait, what's the difference between YouTube and YouTube TV?
YouTube TV is like you can watch live.
I was
TV.
doing PlayStation
View. They fucking went
and
away.
They went down.
Do Hulu TV and then you get the other shit.
I don't get CBS and all that shit.
100%.
I don't get C-SPAN Puerto Rico.
Okay, yeah,
that
you're
Cocker
right.
Spaniel,
Yep, we don't get that.
ESPN
That's the
8,
Cocker
the
Spaniel?
Ocho.
Yeah, I don't get the Ocho where I can watch
Yep.
the
You're right.
Midget
cornhole
tossing.
champion.
You're right. We don't get that. You're right. And I'm sorry that I even fucking brought it up.
Wow.
Oh, I meant to tell you.
Yeah.
So I took the kids upstairs today to play, and that's where the TV with the Xbox is. I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna pop on FIFA, just see what it's gonna be.
How
like
you're
and
doing.
play.
Yeah.
You are in so much trouble.
Yeah.
I'm so good at this. I was about to record it.
You're gonna beat my ass?
Oh,
my
like for
God.
that time that you guys
Hey,
are supposed
speaking
to
of-
play?
Yeah.
Speaking of taking kids upstairs and beating people's asses, anybody watch that Woody Allen documentary?
Oh,
no.
my
Soon ye
fucking God.
roadhouse.
I'm really sad because I don't think I understand how funny that is.
What?
that he
I don't
married
know
his
what
own
you're talking
adopted
the
daughter?
joke.
Yeah.
So we just watched. There's a documentary about. You know who Woody Allen is?
Mm-hmm.
There's a documentary out about his legal troubles with his ex-wife Mia Farrow,
Mm-hmm.
who had adopted 7 kids, and then started dating him.
Okay.
And they have their relationship, and there's a wacky thing that goes down with him and the daughter that they adopt together.
Oh shit.
And then he ends up marrying
Soon
Yi, who when he first started dating her was
11.
Like 8.
11 or 12.
Okay, this sounds a little familiar.
Yeah,
Like that
but
was a thing.
it's-
but now there's a documentary that
It is.
really lays it all out there.
No, it's very one-sided
Oh.
again, and I'm not taking up for him at all, but it's 100% like
It would be interesting to hear points of view from both. I mean, not him and her, but like people they both knew and things like that. Like it's very
but
much
they
like
don't
her
do that.
friend and her
It's-
babysitter. and
It's
her
very much just
Got
like,
it.
but again,
It's
it's pretty
it's
fucked up.
informative and it's fucked up, and I'm sure it's got some interesting information. Now I'm tiptoeing after making my hilarious joke,
But it was a really good joke. And I'm
Yeah, it
sad
was a
that I don't
fucking
get
great
it.
joke.
Any Roman Polanski jokes? for anybody?
Okay, I got one. So here's the thing. So Roman Polanski and his wife Sharon Tate, they decide to have a baby, and then the and his
80 Roman
wife and baby
Polanski
die.
jokes by professional comedians.
What?
Roman Polanski walks into a bar.
Let's see.
He says, "Ouch."
What?
Oh no, those aren't funny.
Walks into a bar.
I don't know what these even mean.
He says,
Breaking:
"Ouch."
Woody Allen and Roman Polanski invited to James Franco to hang out. Invite James Franco to hang out.
Guys, I gotta keep going with the movie. I'm
Yeah, we
so
should.
sorry. I
We
love
should.
y'all so very much.
We need to get out of here before 3 a.m.
Yeah. So
must be
again, he's
lonely.
just like, you got to count to 3, and that count to 3 thing obviously kind of there's a bunch of setups in the movie. The count to 3 thing, the tarantula, all of those things. There's a bunch of was that Bob Schneider?
Tarantula
Under the stars, under the moonlight, tarantula.
Man, it's so good.
Oh, so good.
Scabs.
So good.
I got chills. Just
Oh,
now.
I got chills. That's my boy. His fucking song 40 Dogs is a perfect
We've
song.
done that on take 1 before.
It's a perfect song.
Big Blue Sea is better written.
By
song.
his?
Yeah.
By him?
Yeah.
I do like that.
And
That's
Captain
a great
Kirk is good.
They're all
Man,
good.
You're gonna have to get back to this movie.
Anyway, more about Bob Schneider.
Honey Pot is so good. So fun good. We should
Rolling
have-
downtown in my big red Cadillac.
I need to get him on Rockstar Dad, actually.
You need to get him on Jarrett Goes to the Movies.
Let's
Find
have
out
him
what
come
his
up.
favorite movie is.
Let's have him come up. It'd be great.
Maybe a Sandra Bullock film.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
All right. So sneaking into the tent is the worst idea ever.
Well, it leads to some
It does.
pretty intense
Yeah,
sexuality.
it does. But that whisper fight that they have going in
Oh, the lip. Yeah.
is so. She's like, stop yelling at me. And he's like, I'm not yelling. Yeah, I'm not fucking yelling at you.
It reminds me of the whisper fight in The Other Guys when they're after the 2 jump off the building and die.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there's
yes.
the funeral. They get,
I think that's hilarious. And I wish that I could have a whisper fight with my husband, but he cannot, for the life of him, read lips.
I can't either.
No, Casey can't either.
True.
My mom, she's my mother. I mean, she's known me as long as anybody in the whole fucking world. And she still constantly like mouths things at me.
Yep.
And I'm like, you literally look like a fucking fish going.
My mother and I can have a whole conversation from across the room. And
Doesn't-
so I just
Let's
grew
try it.
up.
You said it into the
Yeah,
microphone. and now it
everyone
just
can hear
remained.
you.
Are you saying fuck you to my
Yes.
wife?
You suck.
You're saying it into the microphone.
You're terrible at
You're just
mouthing
hurting.
shit.
All
Yeah.
you're doing is hurting my feelings.
Yeah, except my dick. Now,
Thanks.
so again, goddamn Catherine Hahn fucking just coming in again. It's like when
Rain?
what?
Rain?
Rain.
Rain.
On
It's
a
like
wedding?
rain. No. I'm just saying, like when one of those actors, like let's say Joe Pesci or somebody, that it's like every scene they're in, they just fucking steal.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very much like that because she just like, maybe I'll take a baby step tonight.
My mouth is for my mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
and
that's
I've never touched a woman before.
good.
And then Jason Sudeikis is just like, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And
But then the guy
and
just
she's like,
Oh,
Don,
God.
brings him
Don,
in and
is it
puts his-
Don? Don,
Yeah.
Don, are you watching?
Guess we're
Down.
swinging.
puts his
Gonna happen.
finger in his
Yeah, I guess we're
sword.
swinging.
So I guess we're
And then
swinging.
even in the outtakes and the credits, Jason Sudeikis just into
Yeah.
his hand.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. And she's like, you're an idiot. And then you just hear, bang. Next clip,
It's
Sean.
so good.
He's never kissed a girl before.
You haven't? Oh, well, honey, show me.
What, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, not bad. It's not bad. Try this.
Okay. There you go.
You feel that? What I do in the tongue?
Yes, ma'am.
Show Casey what you just learned.
Whoa.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get a picture of you with the first girl you ever kissed. There you go. Mm-hmm. Make it a good one.
Good.
Rose, get in there. There you go. Photobomb it.
This is getting better. It's getting better.
Okay.
So cute.
Use your hands. They got so much fun stuff to play with. You're not using your hands.
Kenny?
No, Melissa, it's
I'm sorry.
Melissa, wait.
The warm up to that, though, where the teen, what the fuck is her name?
Casey.
Casey.
Okay.
Is, she goes,
Really?
She's like,
God,
she's
it
like,
sounds so familiar.
she's like more tongue. Okay, too much tongue. Okay, that's great. This time, choke me a little bit.
Yeah.
He's
And
just
he's
like, what the
okay.
fuck? Yeah.
What,
Just
what I think is interesting is that if you actually watch it, and maybe I don't know, I'm sure you. Sorry, burp. Okay, but during the scene, like the actor, like actually his face, like he looks fucking like he's blushing.
That
Like,
Yeah.
lucky
And
son of a
it's
bitch.
this scene
I feel like-
and the waterfalls scene.
Yes.
That he gets red cheeks,
that's the
red
thing.
ears.
Like if you're a red-faced boy, as my husband refers to our child, or like there's always like the red-faced kid in gym class. That's our kid. Like he can like walk outside just like red face. But like you can't hide that whenever
No.
you're that type of pasty. It just doesn't work. So he looks like I mean, how awkward to be like that age, and like it seems like a cool scenario, but to try to have to kiss Jennifer Aniston and this other girl back
I
and
was
forth,
thinking
and
about
you're
that
young
same thing this whole time. I'm like, this kid is kissing Jennifer Aniston.
like everyone
Yeah.
likes to say like which celebrities they like to do what with, but like given the like
no.
I'm not gonna fucking get naked in front of Jason Momoa, okay? That's not happening. Of course, that man is beautiful.
No,
but,
Jason
like,
I will.
Sudeikis.
no, I'm saying Jason Momoa. I'm saying like there's things that you say, but like if the opportunity arose, you'd be like, no, thank you. No,
Yeah.
thanks.
I don't know if Kenny is like a 28-year-old playing a 17-year-old.
Either
in this
way.
film. I don't know, but man.
so
this
Sean
lucky
labeled
son of a bitch.
Sean labeled the clip all in caps, luckiest dude ever.
Yeah.
He's fucking right.
I agree.
Is he? Or is Adam Sandler, who did 5 fucking, or Jason Sudeikis has done 5? Well, he didn't get to make it.
But this guy's young enough to still appreciate it.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Adam Sandler had already kissed so many leading ladies and random
Yeah,
people.
for
I mean,
sure.
and plus him and Jennifer Aniston are like besties.
They're
Yeah, they're
buddies.
they're besties.
Uh-huh.
The so obviously Melissa walking in is not good. It's really, really bad.
Not great.
And so it's the next day, and then fucking Don is just again.
He just needs a
I
little advice.
didn't realize that they weren't onto him the whole time because of the so that's the way I'm thinking about it. And I'm thinking, okay, he's fucking with him. And he's like, hey, you know what? Things aren't going that great.
Well, I'll tell you what you do.
Yeah. What do you do? Yeah. Because I mean, again, we're having a few little problems in the bedroom. In the intimacy department.
Why don't you just treat her like a dirty stripper?
He looks at him like, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Just
this is we've had plenty of movies like this that are one-liner after one-liner after one-liner, and I'm not even sure that this fits that mold as much as it is just the little. It's the Amy nailed it earlier. Everything Jason Sudeikis says, and really everything in this film, is perfectly timed with Catherine Hahn, with Jason Sudeikis. Everybody has the right pacing, but it's even just, Jennifer Aniston goes to hug that flight attendant and goes,
yeah, right.
Like it's all so perfectly. I could think of 1,000 things from this film.
Yeah, it's a very well written movie.
Yes,
and again, I don't know much about who directed it or whatever, but
don't know much.
But I shouldn't know I love you. But the liberties that they did let them take, dialogue seems so tight and so fun, and it looks like they had fun making the goddamn movie.
I feel like you're right, though. Maybe they had this script, but they did let them go a little bit, and that's where the chemistry comes from.
Sure, and I think those are the there's directors that do the thing where we talked to Anthony Michael Hall about it, right?
Right.
We talked about on Breakfast Club, they rehearsed and they rehearsed and they rehearsed and they rehearsed, and I would ask like, okay, so would he let you riff or whatever? No, we there's a script. This is what we stuck to, kind of thing. Amazing. And quite frankly, John Hughes made Breakfast Club, which is a dialogue movie, right? But there's definitely movies like this where you're like, man, you see it in the outtakes, like, okay, just let them fucking riff for a second and see what happens. Throw them some ideas. And there's probably writers there going, okay, say this,
and
say
especially
this.
like Jason Sudeikis was on Saturday Night Live, so obviously his background is in sketch, and almost everyone who was on Saturday Night Live ever was part of an improv troupe before that. So
and Catherine Hahn must have been.
There's no doubt.
Sure. Yeah.
So was she not in SNL?
I don't think
Lady?
so.
No, not in SNL.
I don't know why.
But if she's Second City, or if she's
something,
any of the Groundlings, or whatever.
Well, so that sex advice happens, and then Brad, he's calling in. He's like, there's nothing that's gonna say. Oh, Ola, Brad, that he's okay. Let me take that again. Sean, edit that out. Brad. They've got to get to Brad, right? There's nothing stopping us now. We got to get there. And then they go to pick up the RV. And it's like,
and
okay.
There is Pablo Chacon.
I figured out.
This is not good.
Catherine Hahn looks like Anna
Gasteyer. Yeah.
I brought that up last time we saw a movie with her.
I think they look alike.
They look alike a little bit.
No, look it up right now. They look very similar in all these pictures.
What movie was it? I'm looking back. I'm
looking back.
Just type in Catherine Hahn, Anna Gasteyer.
Man, what movie was it?
Yeah, they do look very, very similar.
Very similar enough for me to go like, if I haven't seen SNL since then.
Yeah,
that's where I think I probably thought I saw her.
Maybe it was Moulin Rouge. Wasn't that? But damn it, there was a film where I said every time she shows up, I think it's Anna Gasteyer from Saturday Night Live.
I probably disagreed because I just didn't know who that
Is it
was.
Bad Moms?
Feels better.
We have not
Did we
done
do
that
Bad
one.
Moms?
I don't think
I
we
don't
have.
know, but
I
that would be
haven't.
fun.
Well,
It'd be fun if we brought on some moms.
Yeah, that would be a
Because we
mom
did like
episode.
a
your mom.
Mother's Day.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because we brought in a bunch of ladies to do Still Magnolias, and that movie was a fucking bummer. So
Yeah, but that was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was great because we had Ashley. It was fun because we had Ashley Miller, and she's the best. But
right.
But she, you know what? Now she's a mom. We could bring her on
She
for Bad
is,
Moms.
and
Wait, the weather lady or like
vaccinated
the news anchor? Ashley Miller.
What?
No, but she should be.
Yeah, Ashley Miller.
Does she know weather?
Isn't there a news anchor like NBC5?
I don't know. But whenever you meet her,
Ashley
she should
Miller?
just
I don't know,
she
but-
should just be the face of everything.
You can actually put anything on the teleprompter, and Ashley Miller will read anything. Yeah.
Did you know that a dog will lick?
And did you know that when it snows,
A dog will lick
a lot
peanut
of that
butter.
off your penis tonight?
Baby!
Like a kissing to a flip of a son of a bitch. Then I'm on a little bean to scratching that itch.
There, you know what? Okay, we should just do not here recorded, but like there should just be a karaoke night where we all have to go up there and try to sing "Kiss by Rose by Steel,"
No.
but like not facing the prompter, and we all have to just try to make up all of our.
That
lyrics.
is brilliant.
All right, so Kelsey has a friend who has a brother who has a friend who is very, very Asian and very not very good at speaking English.
Love that guy.
Yeah, I do too. Because every karaoke that I've ever been to, when they show up, that motherfucker gets up there and sings "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey, no matter what time of year it is.
Fuck yeah.
And no matter how much of that song doesn't make any sense because of the way he sings it, and it is fucking
Hysterical.
Besides,
Can we bring him for Bad Mom's Christmas?
I feel like you need to prove it.
Besides Kelsey's sister singing "Party in the USA," it's my favorite thing that ever happens at karaoke ever. And
I like it.
It's, oh man,
I want to see that shit.
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
But you don't think we should just pick like everyone should have to sing one song at the same time and just turn around and not be able to? Know
I think
lyrics?
that's so funny. Yeah, well, you
I'm
can go
in.
to that one place that has the lyrics behind you.
Yes, and face the
It
crowd.
starts with one place with the lyrics behind you. Nobody knows if you know the lyrics. And
Inside you.
I
Right.
wanna set you up.
God damn it, guys! I gotta fucking. Well, actually, we're not even in that big of a hurry anymore. We got over an hour.
We're doing great.
Sean.
Sean's like, "Hey,
Let's aim for 40 minutes.
it's
40
He's
minutes
like,
from
this is my
now,
birthday
let's
episode. It's supposed to
be
end by 10:15.
Oh, we're gonna be fine.
Let's be getting there.
Now the stripper thing happens. Kenny gets a boner,
Man,
which
so
is
did
exciting.
I.
He's got to tug at his shorts a
You
little
got a boner?
bit.
And Jason Sudeikis breaks the fourth wall. Did you guys notice?
Amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, and that to me that has to be. It's either overdone on purpose or it has to be selective, and it was really, really great.
Either way, it's really sexy, I think.
Yeah, when they break the fourth wall,
When he does it.
when he does
anything,
Shit,
really.
yeah, right. All right.
Could you watch him open a jar of pickles in the nude?
With
and
what?
still
Would I
find it?
watch him in a box? Would I watch him with a fox?
Would I watch him sucking cocks?
I'll watch him do any fucking thing.
Unless his hair gets below his chin and then he looks kind of scraggly. But
Oh, I haven't seen that before.
It's been a while since we heard the goat.
It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I first saw you. All right. So look, the poor kid gets a tarantula bite on the ball sack.
Way to go, makeup team.
And the thing, yeah.
That they showed it.
But
It's like something about Mary.
Yeah. Right.
When they flash to it real quick and then just cut away.
And but the funny thing is they just that scene where it's like a viral video at the end and he falls back. That's the best look.
And then you can see it again.
Yeah.
But even if Derek cuts himself all the time. Okay. He's
Uh-oh.
got like paper skin.
Oh no,
You
is
checked
he
on him?
What is he?
Oh.
Emo?
No,
Like,
not on his wrists.
Oh, okay.
Not on purpose.
Okay.
Not on purpose.
God, how edgy.
But
we
On
get it.
purpose.
He'll every time it happens, I think of this scene and I just do like the hands and is it bad?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want to look, but is
It's
it bad?
It's bad.
bad?
It's really
No,
bad.
it's not that
No,
bad.
it's not
No,
that
this
bad.
is
It's
Wait,
bad.
he's the one that asked if it's bad?
No, I just think of this scene.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was wondering if maybe that's like where Henry got his blood.
I mean, that could be it. I don't know.
Just like
Shit.
having a dad with paper skin, like has just really stressed him out, and that's why he
Yeah,
hates blood now.
I would not be surprised.
Well, so he has a call in to Ed Helms' character, and he just goes, "David, oh, you're alive."
Why do you sound surprised by that?
You know? And then it's like $500,000 if you get it here by tonight.
He's
Now,
so sleazy.
here's the
and
thing.
gross.
I don't know anything about marijuana or drugs, but if 100,000 is like the going rate and you're just up to 500,000, it's like, isn't marijuana kind of fucking cheap? Like, the fuck, how much do they have in there? Right? And obviously he's never going to pay him.
A bunch. They have a bunch in there.
Yeah. Now, have you guys ever been in the hospital and there's just a carnival in the parking lot?
Yes.
Okay.
And I missed it.
You did because you couldn't get out there.
I
What,
was
tonsils?
looking out there.
Oh, you
What?
poor
Getting the
little
tubes,
guy.
Getting tubes in
Oh,
my ears.
no, and they wouldn't let you go out and
When I
get a
was
cotton
13.
candy. I am so sorry that happened. Man, that's the fucking worst. All right. Well,
What are you talking about?
we're talking about Scotty P. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
No, I'm saying.
In
Like
a
his
hospital?
voice
This was outside of a
cracks.
hospital?
Casey, the carnival is
Oh, I
outside
thought we
of
were
a
starting a
hospital.
clip.
I
I
didn't
was like,
realize that.
being
I am starting a clip, but she doesn't understand that the
No,
reason
sorry.
they're at the carnival is
I mean,
because
I
they were
figured it was close, but I thought it was like an
It's-
RV park.
in
was
the fucking
in the-
parking lot.
Yeah. He's
I've
out
seen
there
this movie
talking on the
several
phone.
times. I've never
Yeah.
noticed that.
Hey, those are cool tats, man.
Oh, for real. Thank you, bro. You
Yeah.
see the Cobra?
Hey, what is this one? What's the one right there?
Oh, this?
Uh-huh.
That's my credo. No regrets.
Mm-hmm. How about that? You have no regrets?
Dad?
Nope.
Not one?
Nope. I wish I did to talk about something.
Not one regret, huh?
That's how I've been living my whole life. I went to a tattoo artist. I was like, this is how I live. Can you put that on my body? And he did.
Dad.
Like not even a single letter?
Nah, I can't think of one. I love all the letters. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a lot of letters in the alphabet. How many are there now?
It's in the 20s.
It's definitely in the 20s. I agree. Right, 26, I think, if you count Y. Do you have any questions for us? Scotty P.
Dad.
How did you make her so hot?
What's that?
Casey.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Wants to know how we made Casey so hot.
You guys had to
What'd you ask us?
seminate like each other?
Sorry?
Like, is there a way to make him like attractive like kids?
Doggy style.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Dad.
Well, I love them.
Wait a
Oh
second.
my
I
God.
did not see that.
Me either. So is that some deleted scene or something, Sean?
Yeah, it's like the unrated version.
Yeah, we did not see
is
any of that
amazing.
exchange. That was fucking great. And just how good is that kid, man? And so
He's the guy from Sex Drive. He's
right,
one of
he's
those
one of the
little
little-
shitheads.
oh my god, that kid is so
Yeah. Where do you live? Is your mom hot too?
Yeah.
What's
And
your
the-
address? You like
God.
pizza?
And that he remains so incredibly clueless to his own cluelessness the
Right.
whole time is
Yeah.
the best part.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's just smiling.
Yeah, I can't. There's no possible way I can go through this episode and not at least point out the South Park episode called Butter's Bottom Bitch. If you've
Oh my
never-
God.
if you have
It's
never
so
seen
bad.
it, I want you to go watch it because the whole "you know what I'm saying" thing. Butters becomes a pimp, and he goes to Vegas to a conference for pimps, and everybody's coming up and they're like, "Okay, so this is your bottom bitch," you know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, "Yes, I believe I know what you were saying," and so everybody keeps coming up going, "You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?" He's like, "Yes, I do," and then finally Butters just goes, "You don't have to keep saying that. I know what you were saying," and it is the fucking best fucking shit ever.
It's the same joke as this.
I think I do this actually. I think I use Jason Sudeikis' line when I go, "Well, I'm awake and I speak English." So yeah, I do know what you're saying.
That's good. All right. So Jimmy left her, right? And now, and
Man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to see a real Chuck Woolery
love connection here
happening here.
Yeah, you could start to see it on the walk first,
I
right?
mean, did you guys like anybody else kind of see this
chemistry
coming around?
Yeah.
Anybody else have to Google Chuck Woolery?
No, I didn't. We'll be back in 2 and 2. All right. All right. So a bunch of stuff happens. They deserve each other, and then so fucking Scotty P is back, and it's the confrontation. He goes, and what are you gonna do about it? Eyebrow.
Eyebrows.
Later, what does he say later?
What are you gonna do about it, Don Knotts?
What are you gonna do about it, guy with really good posture?
Yeah,
that's right. So that's in the outtakes. Yeah, he's so.
But
fucking
that makes you wonder: is he improving these things, or does he have options? Because if that's improv, that's fucking awesome.
Some of
I
it
feel
might
like
be.
it might be.
Some of it might be improv, but also you have writers that are just throwing out.
Yeah.
So they're rolling, and you're in that situation. You're bloody. You have the hat on, and writers are just going, say this, say this, say this, and they're just writing and they're rolling.
It's the same thing with 40-Year-Old Virgin when Steve Carell's getting the
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh,
yeah, and
sure.
all that is like some of it was stuff he and I saw an interview and he's like, some of that stuff they just told me yell out literally whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, but some of it was just being fed to me by
writers. Yeah.
People they're going,
here's a funny thing to say. Here's a funny thing to say. Here's a funny thing. And you've already got the camera rolling. You're there. You've got the blood on your nose, whatever.
Yeah, that's an easy.
It's fucking easy. And you do pop, 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 and you got 40 of them to choose from. And that also becomes, it's like one of the best ones of these of all times was it's Valentine's Day. Sorry. One of the best ones ever was Grumpy Old Men.
Oh, yeah.
When it looks like Chuck is gonna give her the hot beef injection, and he just keeps
going,
it looks
Mr.
like
Wilson.
It looks like Chuck is sailing the yacht into the harbor.
Okay, you went Cosby.
You went Cosby for sure.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Cosby.
I'm trying to be an old guy.
You went to be an old guy that sells pudding pops.
Is
this
this
the pudding?
This can't be the first time because I'm thinking back to something Catherine Hahn said when she says it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah,
and that's an old joke.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
it
that's an
is for
old
sure.
one, right?
But that's funny.
But the delivery was really good.
But the reason, and that's the thing is that that's her exposure to that shit.
All right, I can see that too.
Just falls right out.
What'd she say? I lost my elasticity.
Yeah, she's talking
She said,
about her
"I'm not as tight
intimacy
as I used to
problems.
be."
I'm not as tight as I
used to
sorry.
be.
He just falls right out. It's like
Join
throwing
the
a hot
club.
dog down a hallway.
All right. So a bunch of things happen here. They start to split the money up, and everything's going great.
Yeah, but he bounces. He doesn't want to split the money up. He leaves.
is out. Well, the thing
And
about
then TLC brings him right back.
don't go chasing waterfalls.
Jason Waterfalls.
So please
Oh
stick to the
my
living
God.
and the
Don't
land.
go, Jason Waterfalls.
All right, here's a great story about
Jason Waterfalls.
You
TLC.
saw a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms have come and gone,
We were at the
leaving a trace
2003
of not on God given ray.
Grammys, and we had to go into this one interview. It's like I believe it's a Fuse TV, and what happened is that Chris's lapel off of his tux had kind of fallen off or whatever, and they're like, "Oh man, we got to get you into this. So you go into the little repair place or whatever, like the seamstress or the whatever,
on-call seamstress
costume. No, I mean they just have a fucking room there where there's like costuming and shit, right? And so Chris goes in there. Well, we're Bowling for Soup, so we're like, yeah, we can't be without him or whatever. So we go in there with him. So we're all standing there. And TLC is next. And TLC comes in, no shit. Left eye fucking walks right up to Chris Bernie, and she just goes, oh, man. She says, I just want to rub your head, right? She wants to rub his head. And when she does, she puts her arm up into the air and starts to rub his head. I swear to God, her fucking left tit popped out, right? And so
left tit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chris just
so does
goes,
it really stand for left tit? Not left eye?
Well, no.
Was there a marking under it?
I didn't see that.
No,
Was
she
there a
had
condom over it?
Yeah.
The thing
Condom
is that
pasty.
we got to see her titty, and now she's dead.
And
So-
she burned down
Andre
Bad Moon Risen's house.
On accident. All she wanted to do was burn up his shoes in the bathtub. I get that. Okay, that's crazy
You
girl
know,
code. I
who-
fucking feel her on that
Who
one.
amongst us has not been there?
Or
right?
thought about it.
Oh my God.
At least.
Yeah, it was a classic mistake. It was like that friend that I had whose brother fed his Christmas tree into the fire, thinking it would wear itself down, and instead the whole thing
It
burst into flames
came
and
this
caught his
way.
fucking living
Yeah.
room on fire.
Oh no.
Well, Don is a badass, and he
He
still
is-
got
he
it.
uses that cup.
And
Oh yeah,
Like
the fucking
that
mug.
100-ounce.
Bucket, yes, the when you're trying to drink all your water for the day, and so
Like
you
a
buy
bigger
one of those big yeah.
gulp.
I think that's just like a trucker cup, actually.
You're a trucker cup.
Truckers wear
Wow.
cups.
Why the
Yep.
fuck would you ever
Yep.
say that to me?
Yeah, your
'Cause-
mom's a trucker cup.
You know, oh my
Trucker
god,
cup
what-
ass
Casey
bitch.
Mom's
why would you say
My
that?
mom? Even his mom.
No.
Now,
His mom.
Oh, yeah.
all
He was
right.
looking at
So
you.
a lot of I don't have
Yeah,
to
but it
kill
was- I was
you, and
looking
this
at
is the
you
first family
'cause
I've
we-
ever met, and I love all the people, and oh shit. Eric, did this make you horny? All right, this is where we ask Eric each and every week. Eric, in one point or another of this particular movie, did it make you horny?
Yeah, one. Yeah, a bunch of times.
Which part?
I feel like it made everyone
gosh.
horny.
Well, of course, you two with the
It's
fucking Jason
It's
Sudeikis.
just like
We can
Jason
never have
Sudeikis,
him here.
even when he's grungy or
Oh.
with his donkey hair.
Yeah, bring
Donkey
it.
hair.
Bring me the donkey hair.
I mean-
what is the donkey noise?
Winnie.
Winnie.
So it did make you horny.
Yes,
You enjoyed the Jennifer Aniston stuff.
I enjoyed the Jennifer Aniston. I enjoyed.
How about the part where she's stripping?
Yes,
and
I
she-
liked that.
No,
part
I know, but she's got the
specifically.
one thing on, so she has like an underwear over her underwear,
Yes.
Oh, and
You
when
s-
she does that little,
and then you see like the G-string or whatever.
Yes.
That was a good fucking thing to do.
that's a good bit. She learned that from Jarrett Reddick.
But is that a thing?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
is that something that people wear?
Why are you
I don't
asking
know.
us?
Yeah,
that?
you're a girl. How the fuck are we supposed to know?
I don't like thongs.
They don't wear like they
Oh.
don't sell like
They
two-piece.
rub your butthole.
Yeah, well, fuck.
No, I would get wearing that like if you had somewhere to show it, but like what was the but like not like on like a road trip in khakis. Like
Those
on a
are the
drug
only
mule haul.
underwear she owned.
Is
She was a
thong the
fucking
same
stripper.
As a tea-back?
A
That's not
thong
true.
is a G-string.
But is that a tea-back?
What the fuck is a tea bag?
Do you know that when I was a kid, flip
Yeah, is that
flops
like a
were
shark?
called thongs? I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
joking.
yeah, for sure. My mom
That's
would
still
say,
a thing.
well, "Let's go buy."
Did you
thongs."
say
Let's go
tea
get
back or
thongs.
tea
Tea-bag.
bag?
No, that's like a shark, I think.
Am I the only person who's ever heard underwear called a tea-back?
Yes,
I
Is
have
that like
never heard that.
Was that like a
No.
is that like a Church of Christ thing?
It's like a crucifix on your back because it
Let
looks
those
like a letter
tea-back
T.
demons into your life. Hallelujah.
Jesus Christ on the G-string.
And I do declare,
Your
Why-
ass in the air.
While we stand and see.
if these snakes bite me, it's the will of God.
We didn't have snakes.
Motherfuckers, a snake just bit me.
There's no goddamn snakes.
Ricky Bobby.
Oh, my
Y'all went to different
goodness.
schools. You don't know.
Teabag.
Well, we
I'm
went to
pretty
the-
sure teabag.
That's a
All right.
steak, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's
Extra juicy.
Well,
that's a Scotty P.
Kenny Burns basically just fucking ruins the whole thing because he's trying to get to make out with Melissa. And
He started the whole thing by ruining it.
yeah.
Like, this guy's a drug dealer.
And then
Yeah.
a goddamn fucking fireworks happened. Oh my god, that was
Now I
fucking
know.
That
perfect.
was a good one.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Casey's popping another
That
bottle.
was hard. I'm like
Yeah,
winded.
I get it.
Oh.
Well, you know what? But then he saves the day. He punches the guy in the face, and so here we have a feel good moment where you have to wonder at this point if you've never seen the movie. Well, how the fuck are they getting out of this? Right? There's a DEA guy getting this drug dealer, but at the end of the day,
BIGPOPPA, no info for the DEA.
Wow.
I feel
just
like I can now tell you that
That is something Jarrett says.
I'm
Oh,
just
is
kidding.
this it?
I didn't really.
that we have missed.
Is this the
Okay.
arm moment?
Wait, I've gotta pee like right now. Do
Go
y'all want to? You want to give me a break, or do we have to take a
I
break?
can pee.
You don't
Okay.
have to take. Just we're recording this for audio. Just walk off, come back.
Yeah, but if I leave, you guys get mad because y'all don't know what to do.
We'll just sit here in silence.
Well, then Sean will play a
It's
thing.
audio.
There are 7.
Do you remember the future?
You've got to come back with me. Where? Back to the future. Are we back? We're back.
What do you mean we're in the future?
October 21st, 2015.
Marty, we're going to be able to see our wedding.
Wow. The future. I got to check this out, Doc. Look what happens to your son. He's a complete wimp. Don't talk to anyone. You've been looking. Don't touch anything. I need to borrow your hoverboard. And try not to look at anything. I didn't invent the time machine to win at gambling. I can't lose. I invented a time machine to travel through time.
Hey, Doc, I'm all for that. What's wrong with making a few bucks on the side?
Now, the time continuum has been disrupted, creating an alternate 1985.
There have been a few changes.
It's like we're in hell or something.
No, it's Hill Valley, although I can't imagine hell being much worse.
But they'll all be back.
Eat less, slackers!
Biff?
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Well, it can't be you. You're so big.
Michael J. Fox. Christopher Lloyd. Michael J. Fox.
More like a couple of teenagers, you know?
And Michael J. Fox.
Mom, is that you?
Steven Spielberg presents a Robert Zemeckis film, Back to the Future, Part 2. Coming November 22nd to theaters everywhere.
So, did they film all those at the same time? Is that the thing?
2 and 3 at the same time.
2 and 3. I've never seen 3.
It's the Wild West one.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Wild West.
I'm not even certain that I saw 2. Like, are either of them any good?
2 is
2's great. 3 is bullshit. But
3's
you-
bullshit.
But you should see it.
Are there 3 total?
Yes.
Oh,
there's a trilogy.
In
You buy the box
toto,
set.
there
in
are
toto.
3.
Right.
Well, the part of this movie that I fucking hated, and I
Yep.
feel like it ruined the whole like vibe of the thing,
Mhm.
and you can tell that I'm mad because my voice just broke,
Mhm.
is that part
Where?
where Jason Statham goes, you know, you can shoot me, but this kid,
It's got the
Right.
biggest heart.
this kid's got the biggest heart.
That's
You were waiting for the punchline,
And
right?
this girl,
that's where you bailed?
I get that.
an hour ago.
No, but
I
that's
would have
the
killed her
thing.
for you.
All of this is so so
Oh, I
up
totally
until
agree.
And this one,
Eric,
she's the strongest
Dilla.
woman I've ever met.
you fucking like
It is the worst. It
you,
is
the build up to this whole point, like you even them going in and going, oh, it's a cute little drug community or whatever. You should have hated that because that's what you do on all the movies that we
Nope.
love.
Nope.
But it took
was
this where you knew it had to happen. He came back for a reason.
It didn't. This entire movie was set up in a way where that didn't have to happen. They absolutely could have wrapped this up in or shot that scene in a different way.
You had to show that he was falling in love with them.
But he already had. And we have talked about it.
No, but he needed to sum it all up so that we knew that they were becoming a family.
You are allowed to sum it all up and package it up in a way that ties everything together in a pretty little bow. But you do not have to be so overt about it.
So
that is the worst.
Would you
part
have
about
rethered
this whole
him when
movie.
he first saw them? So there's the only other way you could have done this.
No. Don't tell me that.
What?
It's not binary. It's not a 1 or 0.
It is. The only other way, like I'm saying, when you get to this point in the movie, the only other way you pull this off, which this needed to happen, because you needed to know that he was in love with the girl, that he was going to fucking help Kenny out, that he was going to, raise Casey or whatever. The only other way that happens is that conversation that happens at the fair where he's like, guys, come on. Then that would have been a thing where you could break it down. You put a little music in there and he goes, listen to me. You've captured my soul. And Kenny, I fucking love you.
I strongly disagree. This entire movie was built upon the sarcastic, passive-aggressive, tit-for-tat.
Well, even he said, like, hey, guys, hey, fuck you too. That's what we do. Come on, guys. Like, whenever they started feeling emotional.
Hey, come on.
Doing that with that thematic music behind it, like that sucks.
I thought you were going to say that you hated it when Don's character let them get away.
Oh.
I didn't think it was going to be this.
They had
connection.
to get away. Had they not gotten away, it wouldn't have been a good movie.
Absolutely. That's why I thought that's what he was going to hate.
Well, and herein, that's the issue, right? How do they get away? You've got to explain that off somehow because they're fucked.
I wasn't talking about the getaway part. I'm fine with that.
I know, but
plot device.
But that's part of why it even happened.
You can say it in 100 different ways besides lowering the stage lights for him to give a monologue about every character that's on stage with him. Like that's lazy shit.
I am with you. I know.
How else would you have done it?
I'm not a professional writer.
I know, but the thing is
I think he could have done it without being so direct because that guy wouldn't have waited for him to point out every single person. He could have been like, these just like, even if he had just said, let them go and take me, that was enough of the sentiment.
It was like, it's like Taylor Swift who stand up there and acts like, oh my God, I won an award. I mean, people actually like me. Like,
Jared has a song about that.
It's the phoniest bullshit ever. And that's how I felt about that one specific scene. It was so fucking phony and out of place for the movie. Not for the story, but the way that this movie started and the way that it ends and the way that it went until this one minute clip.
Right.
And then they move back into the way that the movie was and the way that it ends. That it's unconscionable to me.
I think the problem is that like
word of the day
is what?
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow.
I think the problem is like where it loses you because I think for me it would have been, oh, okay. They show up. The guy that fixed the RV is tied up, right? And they're all going to die. But she does this strip tease and knows like where to fucking turn on this gas stupid thing or whatever.
That's the best part of a strip tease is knowing when to turn on the gas.
Or when to turn it off, actually.
Well, if you know what you're doing.
If you're Chuck Berry.
That's how you make them cheeks clap.
Oh,
clap, clap.
Only if you're wearing the right T string, am I right?
T-back.
T
string.
T-back ass clap.
I wear real sexy things.
Man, it's funny how that would be the part that would lose. I mean, I guess for me, I feel like I watch these kinds of movies and I'm like, okay, this was what.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I am going to.
Okay, I know.
Think about
That's
the stupidest movie we've watched as a group. Probably was Dude, Where's My Car? Right?
Groundhog Day.
Flight of the Navigator.
Go on.
But
the Burbs.
Just
Dude,
think about.
Where's My Car is not even in the running. We all love that fucking movie.
Yeah.
I agree that we loved it, but I'm just saying.
Burbs.
Think about the way that movie.
They had to wrap it up. But again, it's a bunch of funny things. They had to wrap it up at a certain point.
They wrapped it up funny. This one wraps it up imagine Chester or
Did
Dr.
they? With
McPuffin
like a
Also,
giant,
you cannot. You
with
cannot.
a giant
Yeah.
fucking lady.
That's
like,
exactly what I was
stomping
going to
on
say
shit?
with her
That's-
bunny underwear. You can't have that coming through the carnival.
That's wrapping it up in a
okay.
fucking. Okay, go ahead. No,
Yeah,
you
go
interrupted
ahead.
me. By the way,
Go ahead.
you interrupted me. Go ahead. I want to hear you.
All I wish is that either one of y'all know what the fuck you were talking about. Because, you know,
Apparently, we're on the same fucking page over here
right,
because
the worst page that ever existed in the history of the world.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us what.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Well, if they have to wrap it up the movie, either way, if you don't wrap it up, it goes on forever. That's a metaphor about condoms.
Well, and this
Way
is
to
a
go,
pretty
children.
long movie, by the way. This
An hour and 50 minutes, which I started at
15?
10 o'clock, 50. And at 10, I went, all right, babe, let's watch this. God damn it.
What?
Because you just want it to be an hour and a half. I want every movie.
Yeah.
Every time I search, I just want it to say
an hour and a half.
91 minutes.
You
And
know,
when it
what's-
doesn't, I just go.
What's
I'm
funny
the
about
same
that
way.
is this podcast. We've been doing it now for 5 years, and Amy used to be a listener, and now obviously she's on the show. But we would be hanging around, and Derek would make a comment, and I'd be like, "Oh man, you fucking listen?" He goes, "Nah, too long. My God, it's fucking it." He'd be like, "Your fucking podcast is too long," and I'd be like, "Well, why don't you just listen to it, in doses, like one way there, one way back?" But I get it. His commute at the time was an hour. You want whatever the fuck's gonna wrap up, and you wrap something else up on the way back or whatever. And so that's
at one
why.
point it would have taken him like 4 trips to fucking get one done.
No, I mean,
can
if
see
you
that.
drove to Dallas every day.
Yeah. Well, no, we have not really actually shortened them. We
No, we
thought
just
we were
say we
gonna.
do, and then people believe
we
it,
thought we
right?
were gonna. But
Right?
we
Y'all believe it, right?
Dude, we started this 3.5 fucking hours ago.
Yeah, and look, we're making $300 a month.
How
doing
long
this.
is it
I
really?
don't
We don't
see
even
You
know.
are.
Why don't I don't see
Listen,
why
we're
we should
making really
stop.
good points
Did
for
any
this
of y'all
movie.
listen back on this? This thing could be fucking 35 minutes, and we don't even know it because Sean.
Yeah,
That's
Sean
what
just
he
Sean
wants
figures
to
it
do.
is the
out.
mastermind.
He's like, yeah, I just put these things in fucking 20-minute
doesn't
YouTube clips
fucking
somewhere. We don't even
All right.
know.
Now, here's the thing. So they make the deal. They're gonna testify against Pablo and everybody else.
Pedro.
Okay, that was racist. Okay.
Por favor.
Okay.
Quisiera hacer un pez
Mm.
para poder declararles en tu cintura y hacer burbujas de amor. Una noche para hundirnos hasta el fin. So don't tell me I'm fucking racist, you
Ustedes
fucking
pasando
racist.
por la entrada 5, presentando 5.
Wait, that was the entrance to Grapevine Mills.
You are passing through entry 5 into neighborhood
Did you
5.
just throw some fucking Spanish down?
I fucking speak Spanish.
That
No,
was-
he's been to Grapevine Mills more than 25
Did
that
you
times.
go to Grapevine Mills?
Not gonna talk
No,
to
I've
me
never been
like
to
that
Grapevine
in
Mills.
my
Well,
bar.
if you ever
How do you say that in Spanish?
That was fucking killer, dude. You actually speak Spanish?
Sí.
How'd you learn it?
Escuela.
School.
In school.
He's
What,
full
like
of-
Christian school or some shit?
No, escuela pública.
Public school.
Public school.
He's full of
Sí.
shit.
Let's do this. Let's
He's
keep
full
And
of
this
you
going.
went, how many years did you take Spanish?
4 años.
Okay, that's 4.
4 years, huh?
Sí.
And did you, why are you about to start laughing?
Tell me about your childhood growing up.
Oh, en pleno Texas. Cuando estoy un pequeño boy.
Say boy, hijo.
Señora, por favor.
No.
It's
Shut
not
your
bad. You're
Spanish.
still doing pretty good.
I'm going to be honest. I can't tell what's happening.
Okay, here's what's funny about
Did you
He
like
couldn't
just
say
some,
boy.
Did you just say some Spanish shit?
he has
and
a,
could-
he has a speech memorized, obviously, of
Yeah.
some sort. But regardless,
I think
of
it was
that,
the Martin Luther King
I like
speech.
it. Okay, Eric speaks
Spanish.
Eric speaks Spanish. Let's move on. Eric is fluent in Spanish.
Sí, hablo español.
Yeah, he's
Sí,
yeah,
Spanish.
Por 20 años ahora.
For
20 years?
for window years.
No, 20.
20 years.
20 years.
20? Not 20.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, 20.
Ven-
Not 20.
20.
20.
Okay, either way, we're watching the show called Married at First Sight. It's garbage television. Everybody should watch it. It's the best. But at one point, this guy marries this girl, and he is he Puerto Rican? I don't remember where he's from.
Si es puertorriqueño.
No, where's he from? Dominican. He's Dominican.
Oh, La República Dominicana.
That's the one. And so
You're really doing a good job.
he, as a sweet gesture, makes this chalkboard, and he puts like 3 or 4 Spanish words of the day to help her learn how to speak Spanish.
3 o 4 palabras de español.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So that she can interact with his family and be like in touch with his culture. So it's up there, and all the words are like, it's like friends, water,
amigos, agua.
Yes, all these things. And so he's teaching her like amigos, friends, agua, water. And I'm over here being like, what the fuck, Dora the Explorer? Like, she knows those. And then it hit me like, not everybody lives right next door to Mexico.
Right.
Like everything that you've said, minus that first part. Like, I know everything you've been saying because we live right fucking next door.
See?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just weird to feel like people didn't know amigos and agua and like things like that, like anywhere else. Like, because of, Dora and Diego.
Sí, Dora y Diego.
Y boots.
Y Swiper. No.
Did you just do it in a Scottish accent?
No, it's no.
Swiper.
Did you speak swiper? Et tu swiper?
Et tu
swiper?
Et tu brute?
Et tu swiper? Nor do I throw my arms into the end thus.
Mi palabra. No, not palabras. Cabezas. No, that's
no,
head.
that's it.
That's
Abrazos.
Brazos.
Yeah. Well, so basically, what Eric is saying that a bunch of us know a bunch of Spanish because
see,
see,
mock.
We just
see,
yeah,
see,
yeah,
heard,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
See.
Just when he fucking looks at that when they're going mock, yeah, see. But when the one guy is in the middle of them and he just goes burn. He just does it, and he throws his fucking face into that guy's face. It is the fucking funniest thing ever because then he just back to like, like, oh my god, fuck. Oh, it's Dumb and Dumber, guys.
You've got AIDS.
Yes, all right. Okay, so they get put in witness protection for 3 to 6 months while they're doing this or whatever. I'd just be like, well, I'll just take forever. If you don't mind for 21, Alex.
But I found this interesting. I thought at this point that they made sure to know, like, make a note that we knew that the weird kid with the eyebrows was 18 years old. Because even though he was living with his mom and was like, I don't know where my parents are, they're gone, blah, blah. They made a point a couple times to make sure. So, like, I'm like, why would the fuck would they just take this kid away? Because he was 18 years old.
Right.
His mom went out for a drink with a friend.
2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah. All right, Sean.
Hey there. Just wanted to introduce ourselves. I'm Dan.
Hey, Dan.
This is my wife, Kathy. We just moved in.
Hello.
We're the Johnsons.
Oh, great. Welcome to the neighborhood. Hey, guys. Come here. Meet our neighbors. I'm David. And this is my family right here. Hi. This is my son, Kenny, my daughter, Casey, and this is my wife, Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
We're the Millers.
Pleasure.
Well, thanks for saying hi. All right, take care now.
Bye.
I don't like him either. Why come over and introduce yourself? I mean, who the fuck are you?
I can't believe this. We're stuck in the suburbs.
Now this sucks. I can't wait for the trial to be over. Gotta get out of here.
Stick to the big A.
Yeah, anal.
Abstinence.
Neither makes a baby. Yeah.
Oscars for all of you.
Oh, no. That's very nice of you, but we're not that good of an actor.
Leave the girls alone, man. What are you gonna do about it, Freckles? What are you gonna do about it, Don Knotts? What are you gonna do about a guy with great posture? Oh! Ow! Broke my nose! I'm terrified of blood, you know what I'm saying? Just deviated my septum, you know what I'm saying? I want a Band-Aid.
And action.
Woo! How about a little victory music, shall we?
Please.
I love this song.
Woo! Yes! Love lies DOA. I'll be there for you. The rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you.
That was really It's very funny.
Yeah, very funny.
I like the
God.
meeting of the suburban neighbors, and I just know immediately, like family to family, that that couple walked up. The dad was just like, "Hello, nice to meet you guys," and the wife was immediately intimidated by Jennifer Aniston,
100%.
and then immediately attracted to Jason Sudeikis.
100%.
That's what happens when the hot
See, I'm
dad
gonna
and mom
go
move
hop
into the
this white
neighborhood.
picket fence in a minute.
I love meeting neighbors. I'm super into like hanging out with the neighbors, having beers out in the front yard, and let the kids fucking ride their bikes in the middle of the street. Don't give a shit. I'm into all that. But man, I had a neighbor in Wiley, and I'm not kidding you, about 1 week after I moved in, he comes over. Hey, I'm so-and-so from next door. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. You know, it's great. We just moved here from Allen. Great. Hey, that's a really nice truck. How much did you pay for that?
Oh boy. That's fucking weird.
Hang on.
And
Derek has done this.
ask somebody
How much they paid for their house, probably, huh?
You guys are gonna laugh. It's the best.
Okay.
We go to the Fisher's house for the first time.
Okay.
Now, everybody in the show should know this. So please hang on to the story for a sec.
No, you're right. Go ahead.
Because I want to give you like exactly like, because not everybody knows that listens to this that we're all in the same bubble. But I met Casey Fisher, the boy, through the internet, because he and Ashley
Grindr.org.
we're listening to the Rockstar Dad Show. Anyway, we decide we figure out we're living in the same area. We go and we have a beer. I invite him to trivia. We all become friends.
Well, Casey comes to trivia
a couple of times
for a while.
Yeah,
and we don't know Ashley.
That's right.
And then Ashley comes around.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, I really like them. This is going to be great.
They're great.
They have the same age kids we do. This is
Mhm.
going to be awesome.
Yeah,
It was around the summertime.
And they're awesome.
And they have this July 4th party
Yep.
at their house because they have great view for the fireworks.
Mhm.
And they invite us all to their 4th of July party. I respond, yes, we're going to be there. I don't know you that well, but we have a mutual friend, which
Yeah.
is you guys.
Yeah.
And then you guys say, oh, we're not going to be there. And I'm like,
where were we?
Fuck. Well,
okay.
You had different plans. And so I'm like, I just replied to this party. I'm going to go to this house.
Oh,
with
we
these
end up
people.
going, by the way.
Yeah, you ended up going, but
good for us.
It was a little up in the
Undetermined.
air.
Okay.
But until then, I was nervous because I didn't know these people very well. And we just said that we were going to go. We don't know anybody that's going to be there. Anyway, long story short, we show up. They have this beautiful backyard, like built-in fireplace,
It's amazing.
outdoor kitchen. It's beautiful. We walk in and Derek's like, hey, this is a great backyard. I mean, what'd you pay for this shit? And I look at
Christ.
and I'm like, you can't, just because you've seen this person at trivia a few times, you think you're friends. You can't just walk into somebody's house the first time you've been there and say, hey, this is real nice. How much did you pay for it? I'm so sorry. I hijacked your story. Go ahead with the truck.
No,
I had a
that was
neighbor.
it. And I never trusted that motherfucker.
Derek has done that.
I had a neighbor who I went over to her house, and on the first visit ever, because apparently my husband had been Googled and background checked by this point, like just to make sure he wasn't a creep or whatever.
And he is.
And I went over there and I sat in the backyard and had a glass of wine and tried to be neighborly. And mind you, I was in my early 20s when we moved here. It was really hard for me to
Jared
adapt.
was in his early 50s.
Yeah, it was. I had a hard time kind of adapting. I mean, I'm friendly, and I've been doing all these ladies' hair for years and years.
This isn't Louisville.
It's
in 2008,
it's
right?
just-
This is different.
It's so blonde, and I get that.
Mhm.
Whatever. So I went back there and I hang out, and she just goes, "Okay," after like a few glasses of wine.
I just gotta ask.
How much does he make? And like, but like not like now, like what's like, because that's rude, but like what's the most he's ever made? Like, I just want to know that. I just need to know that.
Because that's
$78,000
rude.
a year.
And I just said, I don't know, because I've never asked, because that's fucking rude. And she was
Yeah.
just like, crickets. Like, people just have like
balls.
I feel like asking about a backyard. That's not like your house or your car. That's like
He
Hey,
could.
man, how much you paid for this?
Hold on, he could have worded the point. Like he could have come in and be like, "I've been thinking about doing this.
Exactly
I don't
right.
really know. Like, what is a roundabout number that this costs?" Derek
and I have this. We both say it all the time. We have this one thing in common where we accidentally make shit weird a lot.
Yeah, well,
yes,
and
yes.
I know what he meant to ask, but he had trouble coming up with the words. And guess what? He actually is not uncomfortable with the way that you're going to reply to it either.
No,
it's
and Casey was just like, "Oh, well, this is how much we paid." Like it wasn't even a thing.
So
but I was
maybe
like,
he read
"Oh my
the room
god!"
right. Like I don't
And
know.
I would
Yeah.
ask Jared that because if I want to get a built-in grill, I'd like to know what that is.
Yeah, but just a few weeks after you met him,
or if I'd like to have 4 Ferraris, like I'd like to
Right,
know,
or maybe a
what
moat.
that's going to cost me.
You act like I can fit in a fucking Ferrari.
But 4 Ferraris?
Well, I can fit in 4 of them. Yeah, that's true.
4 Ferraris. That sounds like
that's a band name.
A band name, a book,
Fit-
a podcast,
Fitting
an
4
album.
Ferraris.
Fit in 4 Ferraris.
I'm gonna try to fit in 4 Ferraris. Guys, let's go around the room. I mean, Eric, obviously you love this movie except for
loved it.
You love the movie except for the goddamn point of the movie.
Do you have any questions about the movie for anyone in the room?
I do.
That's a fucking good question, actually.
Amy, I do for you. Early in the film, we see
Wait, I thought we already did
the
this.
main character talking to his college friend.
Mm-hmm.
And the college friend mentions that he tried to kiss him at one point during what concert, during what song?
Dueling trivia.
What concert was it? What song was it? There's no half
Did
points.
it say the song?
No.
Yeah, he said
He
the song.
did. He said
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Mm.
Oh
She
no.
knows this. She's acting. I'm gonna
No,
say
no, I don't. It's not in my notes.
So that's the question that you have for us. Anything else?
No, that's the one.
I remember the scene. I remember everything but the band and the song.
Can I guess?
Yeah, Casey,
After
take it
she's
over.
done.
Because no, I'm not going to think of it.
Is it Dave Matthews?
Correct.
And
Crash.
Is it Crash?
Yes,
Okay,
it
that's
is.
good.
No,
Okay.
I don't get it because that
Roadhouse.
that would not have come to me.
You
Okay.
played the trivia song. We started into it.
And we fucking took over.
You went off on a tangent, and then she tried to get you back into it, and I went,
Oh, did we not ever do the trivia
No.
thing?
No. You played the thing and then we never asked the questions. We just whoop. We exited 471.
And
My
there was
God.
there was a hot second where she wanted to do it, and we both just knowingly went,
Not
just
now.
see if he.
Not now.
I
decides
fucking
to
totally
come
forget.
back.
Okay, all right. So, man, I thank you for bringing me back. So she did not get yours correct.
She did not get mine correct.
So
No.
let's
Oh,
see
that
what
was a
happens
good
here.
question.
Let's see what happens here. Motherfucker, I'm
I have-
so sorry, guys.
I have a hard question and a medium question. I'm going to go with a hard question.
You should. You
Okay.
already missed yours.
Yes. What is the name of Dawn and Edie's vibrator?
That's
Oh,
a
shit,
fucking
shit,
great
shit, shit, shit,
question.
shit, shit. Joe Morgan,
Yes!
Oh my god.
Cincinnati Reds,
Wow.
great Joe Morgan.
Way to go!
Wow.
What was the medium? Just
David's mother and Rose's aunt share a name. What is it?
I would have missed that one.
I don't know what that is
Really?
either. I feel like that other first. Yeah, I feel like the hard one was less hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, maybe it's because I don't know who Joe Morgan is.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what I
that's-
Well,
thought
he's
it
a
was hard.
baseball player, and he's
Oh,
happens to
really
be
good at baseball.
of the African American varietal.
So it's Barbara.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it-
Barb.
Well,
Barb.
he says
Yeah,
Babs.
Barb.
Oh, I was named after.
Five
Yeah, I was-
summers.
I was saying,
That was,
uh,
but
Oklahoma
that
with
was
my Aunt
worded
Barb.
well because that would
Yeah.
have been
Well,
hard.
God
Yeah.
damn it, man.
That was a
The
good one.
winner this week is Eric.
Good job. Oh, also, What does Scotty P do for a living specifically?
Oh, this is a good one.
So the monkey maze, it's a death
Yeah.
trap, but for children.
Yes. Oh, you would
You know what
have
I'm
been
saying?
so good.
You know what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
I've seen
Well,
this
I'm
one a
awake and I
bunch.
speak English, so yeah, I do know what you're saying.
You love the movie, right,
Yes.
Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was telling Amy before we even started, I consider this to be like a contemporary classic. If a movie now, I think we realize this movie is like 8 years old now, but
Is that not contemporary?
I know that's what I said. Contemporary is probably
Please
movies that came out
pay
in
the Patreon. I will need Botox.
2017 or whatever. But I feel like kind of current movies for me, this is way up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was all about this one.
Casey, you love this movie
Oh
too.
my god, yes! I was so excited we're doing this one. Like I said, I cannot believe the Rotten Tomatoes number.
Yeah, hard to imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well,
Amy,
it's easy if you try.
I loved it.
Yeah. And
I think
you've
this is
seen
a
this
great one.
before, right?
So many times, yes.
Yeah. So this is my first time all the way through. Why are you thumbs down?
She didn't like my
No,
imagine it's easy if you try.
Okay, Eric.
Imagine
sometimes-
dragging these nuts across your
Cross
face.
your
Yeah.
hair.
Imagine all the people
Dragging all the nuts.
Motherfucking nuts.
Why are the crickets so long?
You may say I'm a dreamer. He said they're like 3.5 minutes long. He
Yeah,
picked the
it
longest
just keeps going.
they could.
Honestly, like, we could have it go through the whole show.
It makes it so much better.
Imagine all the crickets.
Well,
Imagine
the thing,
all
the crickets
And Buddy Holly.
chirping
all night long.
You may say,
Jared, you
your
had
cricket.
seen bits and pieces. Of
I
this
have only
film,
seen bits
but
and
you
pieces.
saw the whole thing.
Yeah, and it was nice to have the plot. I know we got to wrap it up. I loved this movie. I thought it was really funny. I laughed the entire time. I love Jason Sudeikis. I love, obviously, Jennifer Aniston is great. These kids did such a great job in this, and obviously Ed Helms. It was great.
Kids these days.
I loved it so very much. So, Eric, we have one piece of mail.
We've got mail. You've got AIDS. Yes, we've got mail. Showing Eric and friends.
Hold on. No, you got to wait for him to play the thing. And
Oh,
Sean
sorry. I
just
thought
doesn't.
you were playing it.
No, Sean doesn't
Okay.
fucking do verbal cues very well.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoes-to-the-movies@gmail.com.
Showing.
Bada!
I feel like we're
Your neck's
connecting to
getting
the
real veiny.
internet.
Make it stop.
Eric and friends, I hope you are all doing well. I just finished.
I know who this is.
The Wayne's World episode, and there was so much of that movie I forgot about. I was introduced to that movie as a toddler, and every time a girl walked by, I would thrust my hips and say, "Swing!" It worked then, and it still works now. Anyway, I hope things are
In his
getting...
defense, those were big wieners.
Anyway, I hope things are getting better in Texas. I'm sure the moat froze over at your co-host's house. Tell Amy, Casey, and Sean, nobody else, I said hi. As always, keep up the good work and never stop laughing. Love, Jeff Millman.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh, good for you.
All right. What a great episode. Eric.
Yes, when Josh was
God
Yeah!
fucking damn it.
Roadhouse.
That was
Got
a
him.
good one.
Got that
It just
motherfucker.
felt right.
Oh,
P.S.
it felt so good.
When,
I farted too.
when Josh
Yeah,
was
we
about
know.
3 or 4,
Everybody
he had,
assume the position.
hey,
Assume the position.
y'all listen up.
You're just gonna embrace it.
When Josh
You're gonna get pink eye,
was
babe.
about 3 or 4, he had superpowers. He could see
Oh, can
through
you
walls,
taste it?
but only if he was standing in sunlight. The result of these abilities was that our neighbors called child services because a half-naked Josh was standing in their front yard, squinting at their house and guessing what they were doing inside. True story.
Yeah. That's fucking dope.
Casey's drinking through.
Jeff, thank you for writing in. You know, it's hard for me to decide between you and Josh who's more handsome, who's more smart. Let's just say all three of us.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, let's just say Jared let a fart. And it would have been fucking.
Oh, Jared Leto?
Dr. Seuss got canceled, so you can't say that anymore.
No, motherfuck. All right.
Yeah. Canceled.
Hey,
Canceled.
Great to hear from you, Josh's
here.
brother. Eric, where can people connect with us?
Well, it is interesting that you would ask me a question of that nature because people can connect with us at our website, jarrettgoestothemovies.com. What can you do there?
Visit the website.
You can visit the website. And you know what people love?
Websites.
Fucking visiting websites.
And they're used for visiting.
And if you're not visiting this website,
yeah,
you visit other websites. Cruise on back to ours. Facebook, Jarrett Goes to the Movies, but you might be surprised to know that there is also a Jarrett Goes to the Movies fan page where fans just like you can get together, talk about your favorite moments of the episodes, your favorite things that Eric said. And you can do that at the Facebook Jarrett Goes to the Movies fan page. YouTube, Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. Twitch.gov.
No.
Twitch.tv, Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Instagram at Jarrett Movies. Twitter at Jarrett Movies. Patreon. Patreon.com, Jarrett Goes to the Movies. That is where you can join the winning team. Support the little podcast that could. Email Jarrett Goes to the Movies at gmail.com. And last but not least,
where are you, Barry?
If you would text us or leave us a voicemail, we would be most appreciative. 714-451-6029. Again, text us or leave us a voicemail. 714-451-6029. Back to you, Jarrett.
Fine. Hey, thanks for sharing. When we post Chris Pulse, Vinnie Cataldo, Joey Bishop, David Kendrick, Isla Cock.
What?
Isla Cock?
Isla?
Ese, ¿cómo se dice?
Like Isla Fisher?
Cock.
Isla Cock?
Isla?
It's
Isla Cock?
ISLA.
That's
Isla.
That's Isla.
Isla Cock. I love cock.
Isla Cock.
I love cock.
Soak the cork.
You love cock. Okay. You walked right into that one, by the way. Fiona Freeman, Barry Ferguson, Ty Prayer.
Writer?
Is that
Man,
Typewriter?
These suck.
Is that supposed to be funny? Ty Prayer.
Oh, he's laughing.
No, it's typewriter if you say it.
Typewriter.
No.
I'm not even looking at these, but I'm
Okay,
just-
that's not fucking
bad.
Simon Rogers, Greg, leave that in, by the way. Simon Rogers, Greg Stevens, Amy Steak.
That's good.
Amy Steak.
Amy Steak.
What?
I don't get it.
Amy Steak.
A mistake.
A mistake.
A mistake.
A mistake.
Amy Steak.
Okay.
Namaste.
Tess Green, Kevin Malone, Mark Fried.
You get it?
Mark Fried. No. Mark Fried.
Like Kevin
Mike
Smith. Do you
Mike
get it?
Leblinowitz, Katie Brayley, Jared Mealy, Rhoda Wolf.
Finally.
Okay. Rob Popplestone, Devin Curtis, Amy Pitzinger, Celeste Mary Meadows, Karima West, Daniel Cotton, and Ad Craner. Guys, what a fun night. We fucking did it. We're back together. Guys,
Almost.
I'm not joking. I am so glad spring break is over because you guys are back, Amy.
Me too.
And Eric, I fucking love you, man.
I love you too.
And Casey,
I love you.
let's go watch terrible television together.
Yeah.
And everybody, oh, Sean, hey, buddy.
Oh,
Sean and Amy, happy fucking birthday, you motherfuckers.
Happy birthday, Sean. My birthday buddy.
And we will see you down the road.
Thank you.